In the last session with Group 3, you all had continued your hunt for any leads you might be able to discover. You had met with, or spoken briefly with Anna Tao, the partner of one of your injured friends. Move my mic a bit closer just in case the stream can't hear me. There we go. And in the process of doing so, you had encountered an information broker who provided with you an address. Soon after speaking with Anna and deciding what information to give her and what information not, you found yourselves, or at least Nasir found themselves, encountering an information broker at their home, or home/work. You all were given a choice to pay for information or to let it slip by and be left in the dark. You opted to pay. The broker gave you an address saying that someone here knew someone related to Kurt Ayad in some way, but gave no more information than that. And you all said, okay. You mounted up and ventured off. After speaking briefly once more with, of course, your hospitalized friend, you ventured off towards the dress, where you encountered Anna once more, walking on the road, the bag full of groceries, and it occurred to you that she said a few days prior she had been making dinner for her cousin the past few days. And you realized the house you were at for questioning was that of Anna's cousin, who you learned to be named. 1 second, I find it real quick, just so I don't want to get it wrong. You found her name to be Ivana Rose. She let you inside. You learned that Ivana was, at least last to your knowledge, had dating and had moved in, or bought and moved into a home, this new home you're in, with one of the thieves, Josiah Ems, who had been arrested. Josiah Ems himself being a friend of Kurt Ayad, who you encountered in the black market. You began to put some things together. Spoke briefly with Anna and with Ivana and discovered that Josiah had an office upstairs that Ivana never really went into, that might have held some information pertaining to this case as a whole, this robbery, these attacks, the thieves, and whoever this potential other team might be. After some coercion by Anna and Nasir, Ivana gave you all access to the office. She said, please don't break or take anything, and if you need any help, she'll be downstairs. And while she returned downstairs to help Anna make more potato soup, you all began investigating. You looked into the binders, folders, and the book on the table. You played the unheard message over the office phone. That what you heard was Kurt Ayad telling Josiah that the employer wanted them to get caught and there's another team out there, and to meet him at the meat processing plant near Dreamless Nights, which is where you of course found Kurt Ayad. As you all began to look over the binders and their papers and the folders, began to try to piece together something there, believing that there might be some sort of cipher or puzzle hidden amongst these objects, with potentially the bookmark left on that small desk being the key. And we left off with your group in the midst of this deciphering in the office. And until Naomi arrives to play Nasir, if she arrives at all, I will say Nasir can give the help action. We'll just be giving the... Is it help action? I believe it's not exactly help action they have 3, Nasir, a feature. Yeah, I think it would be giving a D10 to any roll. So, I have put all the documents into the Group 3 notes section on Discord. as well as the bookmark. Ah, there we go. And I will say, I believe it's, I don't know if it's in the actual game notes. However, there is. I lost it again. I keep trying to find this thing, but I lost it. There has been a thing I've been working on, where, yeah, there it is. You all are welcome to ask me for clues and/or hints. I've done the same thing to another group about this kind of stuff. This has been in the game for a while, but I've actually fully explained it since we are getting into more of the in-depth stuff in the story, where a lot of information might be passed around, or you might just need a hint or so from me, who has access to all of your notes, of course, and old direct information. If ever you require, like, past information from an event that you might have forgotten about, or a hint or a clue or something along those lines, you're welcome to ask me, and I can give you some semblance of knowledge. However, it would incur one automatic fail against your sanity. But it is completely allowed. Okay. I've been saving this little rule for all of you once you get to this point in the story. But that is just a heads up for you as well, and I'll be telling all of you in the future, of course, because Group 1 knows this, and now you guys know this, so they completely find out this is Group 3. But yeah, whenever you feel that you want information, you don't have to be stuck on a puzzle in any case. If you just want information that you might have forgotten, or that you might not be able to, like, piece together properly with, like, your current, like, thought process, you can be like, oh, hey, DM, I know this thing and this thing are linked somehow. I just can't remember how. I can be like, oh, yeah, they're linked like this. And then you just take a sanity penalty, depending on what I tell you.
Okay.
But yeah, you are actually down here in Old Town. I forgot. You all ventured to Old Town, is where Ivana's home was. But yeah, as we pick up with you all in this office, looking over these items, and the stage is yours.
So are those dates at the top of the folders?
They are indeed, yes. And you're free to write in the notes chat at your leisure, of course.
Okay. Is that a TH on? Oh.
Sorry, I chose these.
Oh.
Yeah, if you recall, City Lights, the fonts I chose are supposed to resemble sort of like handwriting. Was the goal, which is why they're written like that. So if you ever want me to translate them, of course I can, because they're meant to be legible, but they're also meant to look kind of like handwriting, like someone either wrote them down or they were stamped on there. But if you ever can't read anything, just let me know. I'll have no problem reading those for you, of course. That won't require you to fail sanity for having me read stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Is the last number like the largest?
Oh yeah, so the last number is the year. It goes. I did the dates very European style for this game. It goes day, month, year in that order.
Okay.
Apologies if you aren't a fan of the the European calendar method. I thought I just fit the setting a bit more to do it that way.
I'm doing the puzzle correctly.
You're all good.
I'm reading the folders as two halves to collect based on
Yeah. That's what I am also reading. I'm wondering if
Does that mean like Abraham and Herschel, since there's only two names on one of the folders? That's one thought that came to mind. Like, I don't know.
maybe I was also wondering if it's I was thinking it like maybe that's the order in which to read the papers.
That is a one big message.
Mm-hmm.
So if
But I
Abraham's,
don't know what the numbers next to the names mean.
uh, if it's even more of a hidden message, maybe it's like the fifth word in that letter or something like that.
Oh,
Cipher code.
that's really clever, actually. So,
I will also showcase the documents to the stream as well.
yeah.
It didn't really make sense when I tried that.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
I can type it out, just didn't like it.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me either. Well, what's the... Did you get it with the... Have you gotten any further with the, like, um, perhaps reverse through dates disperse? Like, what is that? Like, have you gotten
Uh, more on the bookmark.
on the... Yeah.
I don't know what else it would mean other than the dates on the folders. It does seem
Yeah, I'm just wondering... No, go ahead.
it does say perhaps, but
Yeah. I'm just wondering what that would mean.
You're welcome,
Like
of
in
course, to,
what way do they mean revert, like dates reversed?
you're welcome to put out what you find, and I can tell you if it's correct or not. I can do that much at the very least. I won't leave in the dark if you get it right.
two halves to collect.
I
That's the correct.
I will say that is correct. Yes, that is the fours are correct
Okay.
in that order. Put that in.
To have to collect. Okay.
I'll put that in your notes section there. This one. Oops, didn't mean to close that.
5, 7, 9. Is there anything particular about those numbers?
5, 7. I mean, I think you were on. I think maybe you were right with like that might be the numbers for the
Something in the letter.
folders. Something in the letter, yeah. Especially because one of them is, when we do it that way, one of the words is Eremos.
Maybe it's reversed. Maybe I have to count the words reversed.
Oh, like backwards?
Yeah.
Oh man. I sneezed just now to hit the mic.
That's you.
Merci, merci.
We got Eremos, drill rooms construction. Doesn't seem like the message.
Okay. Hold on. That's the wrong one. Ba ba da ba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got. So paper. Just Eremos. Newman is 1, which is. It feels like we're only getting half of a message, though.
Maybe it's read up to that word.
Clean this up a bit.
Or maybe that's how many words you're supposed to take out that message.
Right, so we have Newman is gallery. Herschel is unearthing. Abraham is Eremos. And Newman is historically. If it's by word.
Eremos, unearthing gallery.
I will pitch it and say you've gotten the words correct.
Okay. Well, it's.
The arrangement of the words is not correct yet, but you've gotten the words correct.
The words are correct. Okay.
But the arrangement currently in that chat is not correct.
Got it.
You are very close. What you're saying, Lizzie, you are very close to what you're just saying just now. You were getting it.
Gallery store.
The other one that I have, which is, if we're reading it like two halves to collect, is Historically Eremos Unearthing Gallery. Yes? Okay, thanks, Watch. That also doesn't sound right.
Ouch, my leg.
Most earthly.
Let's see if I can pull this up real quick. Pull something up real fast.
I can't help feeling like we're missing words. But I don't know how we would get anything else.
See if I can give you
Unearthing Gallery Historically.
Or are there three separate? And just the first one is two things together.
I will say, ironically enough, there is a hint in your notes section already, actually. Ironically enough, there is actually a hint for this cipher that is in your notes section before this cipher actually happened. I think about it. I was like, wait a minute, isn't there? The odds of that occurring in this game are so slim, I didn't even consider that being a possibility. Because it's a very niche topic that's brought up very rarely in game unless you are really like looking into it.
Did we look in the closet?
There was not a. I don't think there was a closet in here. I'm pretty sure. I think it was just the desk and everything.
Oh, it's just the desk. Okay.
Is there like... I realize we're getting odd numbers. Are we missing like the number 3 somewhere? 579.
That's true. Let's see. There's a 3 on the date for a reel, but I think that's the closest we have.
So both of the two that we have aren't it.
Is that for me or for Shar?
For you.
That's yes. Everything you have on screen is what you're looking at.
Okay. Two hours, two first.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second here. Fuck. It seems. Alright, I owe one freebie because it seems I put the number on there wrong. One freebie that I will give. So I was like, wait a minute. So I was looking, I'm like, did I fuck up one of the numbers? My notes on my game document are different than the folder notes. I think I must have fucked up when I was making these folders when I was tired. For the sake of this, I will put it in chat. Not the answer, but I'll put it in chat what to do real quick.
Okay.
I'll fix these game documents a bit later, but I fucked up that part. It should be like this.
Oh, Real 9 should be on to collect. Newman 4 should be on house.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
yeah, I realized that. I was like, wait a minute, because I realized that the folders sound like they don't look. I'm like, the folders I'm looking at don't look at my notes. Am I that missing? I'm like, oh my gosh, when I was making all these fucking handouts, I must have put the wrong thing on the wrong folder and not looking at my notes correctly.
Okay.
So Eremos unearthing historically gathered.
I was like, put it in chat real quick. Also, apparently, someone on Twitch just said, I think the top, possibly you, was considered very quiet. Possibly. I think someone just said in the stream. They seem might be really quiet.
Oh. I'll try and talk up.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just saw someone sent me a DM like, hey, I'm watching your stream. And someone looks some sort of very quiet. I'm like, okay, I'll ask. Sorry, but yeah, what was your...
I think that's what Lizzie said. It was Eremos
That's true.
unearthing historically gallery, right?
I will say that is the correct arrangement.
That's correct arrangement. Okay. absolute shot in the dark, but do those words mean anything?
Oh, let me check the chat. That'd be really cool if it was. However, it is not.
Okay.
That'd be
That's
as a
fine.
very interesting avenue to take. That's not what you're looking for. The arrangement there is correct. The first one you had,
The arrangement there,
yeah, the Airmost
the
Unearthing.
Airmost Unearthing Historical Gallery.
Yes, that
Okay.
is correct. So I will actually bold that. But of course, there is of course still a meaning behind this that is very close. You're very close to solving.
Okay.
Perhaps first through taste just for
Oh, it is. Good catch. Oh no. There we go. Uh-oh. We gotta do it this way. Shoot. Let's do it like this though.
Okay.
Are we supposed to combine what we have? The two has to collect an Eremos Unearthing Historically Gallery.
Maybe.
I would say the last part is almost complete, but it's not complete. The Airmost Unearthing Historical Gallery is nearly complete. It's like 90% there, but there's one piece that is not it's not a cipher in the puzzle per se, but it is a piece that is missing to complete the text there. But it is not something that is in the puzzle.
Something that's in the puzzle.
It is not in the puzzle. The last bit of this cipher to I guess uncover what the last sentence there means is just context clues and I guess to extent world knowledge and notes.
Okay.
And I will say the last clue I can provide is I will state once more that there is, ironically enough, due to your own action in this game, there is a clue to what part of this could mean in your notes already from previous sessions, or in the Group 3 notes section from previous sessions. There's something that can give you a hint. But I will say no more. My mouth is now sealed, unless of course you ask me a question.
So they were hired to rob something from a gallery that was from Eremos?
Yes.
To your knowledge,
I believe.
To your knowledge, an item was stolen previously from Eremos. Yes, that is correct. An item was stolen from one of the carts previously.
That was part of the Unearthing project, right?
part of a project called. I mean, since you're basically, I'll tell you, it's part of a project called a new project at the gallery called Eremos Unearthed.
Okay.
Eremos Unearthed, right?
Two halves to collect.
And because of that part, I will
The
adjust.
two have
I will adjust this.
to collect
There we go.
the Eremos Unearthed
Because-
historically gallery.
More than one thing was stolen.
Okay. Or more than one thing will be stolen? Could it be that they still need something else?
Maybe, yeah.
But since you've already got most of the cipher correct, I'll just finish it the rest of the way. Because you already finished the rest of it. You got the first half. So we did actually just discuss it because you did pull up your notes. And there is something at the top of your group 3 notes section that does pertain to this.
Oh, the documentary. So 2 halves to collect. And Eremos.
I'll put the whole thing in chat. I got you guys.
Just okay. Oh, like they're going to hit the gallery?
I can say no more. Whatever you believe now, if you believe that. I will say though, the cipher is complete with that. With that being done, the cipher is complete.
Okay.
So whatever you draw from that is, of course, up to your character interpretation.
Okay. I
Okay.
think something else is gonna be attempted to be taken from the Eremos Unearthed project.
Yeah. The question is just where. I guess.
Let me check my notes.
That's really interesting though, because Kurt said that it was book shaped. So if it's 2 halves to collect, it can't be a book. Or I guess it could, but that would be really weird.
Because some of the stuff might have been lost in the mess sessions, the book-shaped object was stolen. There was an attempt at a robbery that Josiah was involved with. The book-shaped object was stolen by a different team, which is the people you're looking for. Josiah tried to steal a different object and failed.
Oh. He tried to rob a gallery exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And what you recalled when you were told, it was, I mean, because your family does help sponsor some things in the gallery. Eremos Unearthed is not one of the things in particular, but your family does help sponsor a lot of things in the gallery. From what you would at least discover from that, or at least in your past, because I believe you had looked into this in this time when it came around. He did try to rob an exhibition for an item that was found in the Sinking Dunes region.
Okay. So what do we do now?
It's up to you. You haven't. I can't say anything else. Whatever happens, I'm about to talk more. I'm start yapping, but never mind. I can't. However, you are done in
It's
the
like
room.
I just want to yap.
If you are done in the room, you are welcome to exit, of course, if you'd like.
I think I'm done. Is there anything else that you wanted to look at, Lizzie?
Really? Who's holding on to this material or leaving it?
We gotta leave it.
Yeah.
Because she asked that we didn't take anything.
Okay. What time is it in game?
At this point in time, for solving this puzzle, I'd say it'd be about 7:55, going on 8 o'clock.
It's like nighttime.
Yeah, you guys got here at sundown, and Anna started making dinner, and you guys have been here kind of chatting since then, and then you went to the office to investigate.
Is it rude to not stay for dinner?
You don't have to. Not really rude. I mean, you guys weren't really invited over. You were invited inside, but you weren't really invited to dinner.
Oh, okay. I don't know. She just made it seem like she was making us dinner.
She's making dinner for whoever wants to be there. She's making a big old pot of potato soup. So whoever wants to stay for dinner is welcome to stay, but you don't have to.
Okay.
The three of you exit the office and close the door behind you. Head back downstairs. You hear the pot bubbling in the background as they've begun to boil the potatoes for the soup. Kind of soften them both a little bit before they toss them in there. I'll say Anna would walk out. Did you find anything in the office that is important?
Yeah, I think we found a little bit of something.
Should we talk when my sister's not home? I could swing by in a bit when things are calmed down here.
That might be a good idea. We are trying to figure out next steps.
Alright, well, I'd say in that case, just take some time to hang around town. I believe she should be back on her feet in a couple of weeks at most, which is a big gap of time, but unless you have anything else to kind of go after at the moment, I'd say just take time to prepare and perhaps don't know, just getting money is always good. Make some money to buy more things to prepare. I don't know, but I will stop by when I can stop by, but I have to help her here, and then I'll start looking around perhaps.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Alexandria. Um, would you like to stay for dinner, or are you ready to head out?
Head out. No.
Okay. I guess we'll head into the car. Um, am I driving you home or?
Work tomorrow. Right?
I mean, you work tomorrow.
Right.
Cosmina's on PI mode right now with string boards.
Yeah.
8 cups of
Yeah.
coffee and a string board that connects to a bunch of different pictures of people that she doesn't know really.
All the strings are red.
In that case, I'll say, let me just put you on the map real quick. You drop Alexander off at home. I'll say you drop off Nasir as well, for the sake of shoot. And I will hide your group token up here somewhere and put you over here at home. Bonk. That didn't hide. It's fine. But you'll return home for the evening. You get in late, Cosme, at about, say about like 10:40 at that point, or 9:40 at that point by the time you get home, boarding on 10 o'clock. And I will say, first let me give Alexandra some money, because do you all have anything to do for the next, let's see, the date is, here. I'm gonna put the date in chat again just so we don't forget. Here it is. Just so everyone remembers, this was the date that this session took place just now. That this event took place, because the date's not chat anymore. But does anyone have anything to do for the next, well, because we're going to the next chapter, it is going to be roughly a month of downtime.
Okay.
Because as you all leave, of course, Ivana's house after dinner, comes to your mind that there's not much to be done here at this point in time. You found information, you followed all of the active leads and discovered that there's something going on with the gallery, 2 halves, potentially. And with Josiah Ems, of course, being locked up already, and the other thieves somewhere else, their next steps up in the air, you are left with time to wait and prepare. And it is perhaps in this downtime for the next month or so that you might find time to better equip yourselves and find the thread needed to tackle this and solve things. So unless you have anything you wish to accomplish in this next month, be it a trip somewhere, buying items, or just working, you're welcome to inform me now. Because
That's so funny because I can just imagine Naomi being like, I'm going to Eremos, but she's not here.
1 month. I mean, luckily enough, the letter they're heading to Eremos will have reached Eremos by now, so it'll only be 1 month till they come back. That's good news. But in that case, if you have anything you want to accomplish, I mean, I'll say your brother, the man in the chair, would give you a little bit of spending money, of course, Cosmina, because he's the guy in the chair. So
he's having way too much fun with that.
you're okay. Of course, you're open to talk to him if you'd like. He's welcome to visit. Let me find this one thing real fast. Sorry. Here we go. Alexandra, add 175 cards. I'm going to put this for Nasir, because Nasir is a private practice. I'm going to just roll it real fast, actually. Nasir gets 203. A very lucrative month. And Cosmina I will say you get a nice, a clean.
I'd say Alexandra adds a flask to her equipment
Oh.
this time.
Of course, by all means. And there are a plethora of little like knick-knack shops and stuff. You would ever want to buy anything else, like I'm pretty sure none of y'all smoke. If everybody want to buy like canes or hats or different clothing, you're up to go shop for clothes as well, real fast, and just say you bought some new outfit, and I can mark it off. But unless you have anything, if no one has anything else you wish to buy, let's see. Since it is you two here, actually, I know who we'll start with, and I will put the date in chat now. If you'll give me just a moment, because I know exactly what we're gonna do.
Verified.
Well, actually, that causes me to roll me charisma or intelligence, and I will say, for the sake of this, you are welcome to use your what was it? Your powerful friend's ability.
Oh,
So you can roll that
Okay.
at advantage.
an advantage. And it's which one?
Your choice, charisma or
I'm
intelligence.
rolling
And Alexandra,
charisma or
roll me. I'll say roll me wisdom, Alexandra.
Okay.
Okay.
89. Okay. Wowzers! Okay. We'll start with 89 first, ironically enough. With an 89 Cosmina, you discover that through your connection, of course.
I lost my.
Through your connections, you discover that, through your connection, you discover as the month starts coming to a close, the prior month, of course, begins coming to a close in these passing weeks while you are, NPC idly pacing your room with your finger to your chin, pondering, looking at the board, pondering again, making phone calls, that there is to be a very private, invite-only gallery showcase for something big being brought in from Eremos, happening on 2208.
Okay.
But that's all you can gather. Alexander, with that roll, which is
Okay.
a flawless execution roll, you discover through the grapevine of course, security people that they are hiring some of the more elite PSO security officers to defend an upcoming gallery showcase as security. Not for any particular reason, just because they want to have better staff on board as opposed to what they've had previously. They're kind of upping security there. And you realize that through this grapevine as well that they are bringing in an artifact of very significant origin from the sinking dunes that warrants them to have more security. In addition, with that, Alexander, with that roll, because you got a fucking insane roll, you would discover that this is an item specifically under the Eremos Unearthed project that was revived, of course, in recent years.
Okay.
So you are free to do with what you both of you are free to do with that information as you will as characters. And I'll say this is.
Okay.
What was that question?
You said they changed the security, or they added the elite security?
They added security because usually it's like they usually hire like like private security companies. They'll have like think like mall cops. They hire like mall cops usually, kind of guys where like they're trained to kind of defend things and de-escalate, but they're not trained for combat. For this event, they aren't expecting anything to happen, of course, because of all the thieves being caught at this point in time, from what you hear at the grapevine. But they do hire a pair of, to your knowledge, exactly two, a pair of PSO security operatives that are trained specifically for getting into fights and handling like violent crimes.
Okay.
So the two of you are free to communicate if you'd like that information you have. Do what you will with it to any other people you know in the world, but it's your choice. Otherwise, we can keep moving.
Do I... So I know when it's happening, but I don't know where it's happening.
You can assume it's happening at the Gallery of Historical Importance.
The Gallery of Historical Importance, right? Could I? I'm gonna call my brother.
Okay. Make a phone call. Your brother rings. Yes, dear sister. Hello.
Hi. Um, do you have... Could you procure tickets for this upcoming gallery show?
Unfortunately, I don't believe I can. This, I mean, while we do fund a lot of the projects, the Aramos on Earth project this time is very secluded. I believe most of the interlock is going. Like, I mean, father is not going. Oh, he's not free. Never mind. Our uncle is not going. But I believe 2, maybe 3 of the people in charge of the Visix Council and Gaspiage are actually going to be there. So I can't just get people in at this one. This one is really tough to get in. You need to either be one of the biggest contributors to history ever seen, or a member of the government at this point. I mean, the best I could do is I can try to get you like information from someone inside. I know a few people that might be going, of course, but I cannot get you inside directly.
I mean, if you can get me information, then all that I would love to know what they are auctioning off.
Oh, of course. I will tell you this right now. And he kind of waits for a minute. Actually, give me like a few hours. I need to find the file. I don't think they've sent it to me yet. But I'm going to go ask my connections to get a file on this, and I will call you right back in like maybe a day at the most.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the day comes and goes relatively quickly, but you know, at that moment he did seem pretty busy. But the day comes back, and he gets back to the following day, and he goes, from what I can gather, it is an item from the Sinking Dunes, very old, and it is. They haven't put the description in here or any of its card information, probably for risk of what happened previously not happening. No one expects it to happen again because they've got at least like 3 thieves at this point. However, the card routes are all blocked off. I believe the cards this time are using a whole different road, but it is a sinking dune item, and it seems from the shipping logs it's fairly small. I'd say no more than 3 to 5 pounds. It looks like in this. I'd say like 5 pounds. But it is, looking at the document here, about palm sized roughly. And that's all I can really gather on it.
Okay. Thank you, brother.
No problem. If there's anything else, just let me know. I will keep my eyes peeled on, or ears peeled, whatever the word is, on the gallery and the showing happening.
Mm-hmm. And I guess I'll either visit Alexandra at work or at her place when she's not working and let her know.
Okay, Alexander, while you are at work one day, Cassandra does swing by.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess I'll just relay to you the same information, so I'll just tell you about the private gallery and that it's an item from the Sinking Dunes.
I'll share the...
And that's...
Oh, what?
Oh, and that all I could get on it was that it's probably, like, palm-sized.
Oh, okay. I know that they added in elite security. And it's from the Eremos on Earth project.
Okay.
All right. I'll say a few days, not a few, a bit more than a few days go by. Cosmina, go ahead and roll me this time just charisma. This no advantage. This roll is only because you have the powerful friends ability.
Okay. It wasn't great.
51. I'll say you don't get a lot of information from this, but through the grapevine, you would hear of the passing of a very renowned historian and traveler. That happens on. I'll put the date in chat when this happened, or it happened before this. However, you hear through the grapevine of an estate sale happening in his honor. It is. Yeah, I'll put the date. I shall put the whole thing in there just to be clear. I'll put the. Here. Oh, did we do that? Does this work? This actually would be interesting to you because you had heard that Nasir and Alexander had stopped by this place previously.
Oh, rip. Oh, and it's invite only, of course.
Yes, you would hear that this event is happening, but you would hear about this like a day or two before the event actually occurs through the grapevine of people you know that are a handful that you not that you know person but you've met that you've kind of been business partners with are going to be attending.
Okay.
And ironically enough, following up with that, the evening after this event occurs, so it'd be 1608 that this would happen. I'm sorry, this is a lot going on. Hang on a second here, because this events did happen in the world in this time at different points. There was an attempted robbery at the estate sale on 1508. You hear about this on 16. You hear about this on the 16th of that month. That there was an attempted robbery at the estate sale, Cosmina, from one of your same connections. The family appraiser had tried to steal an artifact from the auction that was being held inside.
Okay.
If you wanted more information on that item, you would have had to roll higher, unfortunately. But that's all you hear about it is that.
It was an artifact
that was being auctioned off, that stolen. And I will actually. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Going back a little bit here, Alexandra. Sorry, I totally missed this one. This one is for you, and I totally missed this one because I was tripping. This should have happened before that. Alexandra, on this day, or a bit after that day, let's say when you're at work on like the 14th or so of the month, you would hear, since you're, of course, you work with and have been seen with Cosmina lately, that someone came looking for Cosmina at the exhibition hall that you work at. It was a pair of gentlemen. Go ahead and roll me charisma, please.
A gentleman.
Yeah, it was a pair of gentlemen that came looking for Cosmina at the exhibition hall.
Okay.
Terrifying.
What am I rolling?
Charisma, please.
Charisma.
Ooh. That actually... yeah, holy shit. You get the descriptors. One is a... Let me pull up the picture so I can get I don't fuck this up. One is a... What's up?
They're asking to talk to her?
To be exact, and of course you're welcome to relay this message. The message left was... I'll put it in chat as well. Again, this was on the 13th. This was like a couple days after being at Ivana's house.
Okay.
Yeah, he put, and I quote, an old friend visited and came looking for... Yeah. An old friend visited and came looking for you. You know where to find him. Is what they was said, yeah. An old friend came looking for her. She'll know where to find me. Is what the message pretty much said. That's what someone would relay to you.
Not horrifying at all.
And if, well, I guess, but yeah, we'll move. Of course, I'm assuming you relate to Cosmina at some point in time.
Yeah, I would relay it like that night going back.
Okay, Cosmina, you would get that information of like a phone call that. I forgot to describe them. One is like a pretty average height gentleman, bit on the taller side, with like almost like platinum blonde hair and like a stubble beard. Other one is a very tall gentleman with very long, kind of not grayish, like blackish brown hair, very slender features.
Okay.
And the one that spoke was the one with the kind of platinum blonde hair. Is the one that spoke. He was the one that said that he was an old friend of Cosmina that she knew where to find. The other one was just kind of there with him.
Okay. Yeah, I would relay that.
Right.
Do I know where to find him?
You have no clue who this person is. However,
Cool.
we go back to the future now. My bad. That was my bad. We go back to the future again with right after the death of Juniper Wild and the event that happened there, where is it real that someone tried to rob the estate sale? What do you do with that information, Cosmina?
I'll probably call Alexandra and tell her about it. And
oh, you got here late, Naomi. Yes, on 1508, 452, which is a month after you guys were at Ivana's house. Juniper Wild. It was he didn't die then, but it was reported that he was dead, and they were holding an estate sale for him in honor of his memory. He had died.
I never got a call back or nothing.
You were told he felt ill the month prior.
Motherfucker.
You weren't told he wasn't feeling well the month prior. Yes.
I don't even care. It's fine.
But it's reported that he did die. And I'll say,
yeah.
Cosmina, the last roll I will give you this. Go ahead and roll me charisma.
Charisma. Come on, dice. You're so pretty. I can do math.
82. That'll be enough for it. So that is kind of success. You get information, of course, post-mortem about Juniper Wild's estate sale being attemptedly robbed and how it was thwarted. And your mind kind of clicks with something about how a group of people at the estate had stopped the attempted robbery. And two of them matched the description of people that were looking for you at the exhibition hall. They were involved in stopping the auctioneer the appraiser tried to rob the estate sale.
Okay.
But no one knows who they were. They were someone's plus ones to the estate sale that had showed up and had stopped the appraiser from getting away with the item in like the last minute.
Okay.
And now we are officially caught up to the modern day, which is, I'll put it in chat,
Men looking for me.
this is the date, everyone, as we are now caught up to the modern age. 2308 452 is the date as we pick things back up at the beginning of chapter 4 officially.
Okay.
Do I know that Cosmina doesn't know the people?
Yes, you would know this.
Can I ask my other security people to keep an eye out for them?
Because you've asked that, go ahead and give me a charisma roll at advantage, please. And as that occurs, I will begin narrating, and I will tell you what your roll leads to afterwards. We go to edit. Yeah, roll with advantage. Just roll it twice.
Okay.
And you're welcome to use any whirlpool dice you'd like. Of course, you have 3d10 you can add to the roll if you'd like.
Nah.
Okay. We'll go, since Nasir got here late, we'll go to Nasir. Nasir! Since you are out and about in town one of these days, are you here before I start yapping?
Yeah.
Okay. While you're out, kind of not working for a bit on this day, 23rd, you've also heard that there was to be a gallery showcase on the 22nd, the day prior to this. You're out in town, and your stomach drops. A sinking feeling sets in as you go out your day and begin to see an influx of PSOs out on patrol within the city. Something major has happened. And as you're walking through the streets with this kind of... I'll put you some random part in town. I'll put you over this nice park nearby. Why not?
Yeah.
As you are out...
And you was like, I'll leave your house. I'll get some fresh air. What's the worst that can happen?
As you're out, you stumble across Anna as she's making her way through the bustling streets. She looks deep in thought and barely notices you as she kind of slightly brushes against your shoulder. Only then does she look up, preparing to apologize, then notices who you are. She goes, "Oh, I'm so... Oh, Nasir.
Anna?
Hey, sorry. I'm just... A lot is going on in the city, and I know what it's about, but I can't be certain. Most of the PSOs are in the gallery, so I've got the hunch, but..." She kind of pauses, glances off to the side, her eyes widen. Bring your
You
finger
want
to
to
her
do
lips.
something crazy?
Locks eyes with you. Something crazy. I'll try to learn more. We should round up everyone and meet at your place to talk in a few hours. I'm going to run home and grab a few things. Call me when you figure out the meeting time.
It could be immediately, and if you are you sure you're going to go home? You're not going to look around a little more? I can come with you if you want.
No, I'm going to go home. I need to grab things. I'm going to ask some people, make some calls, and grab some things. I'll be right there. We'll say like 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Now she's walking away. He's like, all right, be safe. Franklin will kill me.
She's like power walking away.
Anna, tell me you heard me.
There's a quick sharp thumbs up as she's like still walking.
Yeah, I'll go home. I'll call everyone and I'll tell them that the meeting time is 1 o'clock.
You all get a phone call and hear this information that there's a meeting at Nasir's place with Anna and yourselves at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And I will progress the clock forward to about 11:20. Alexandra, as you're preparing to leave home, you get a call.
Hello?
Pick up it. For the sake of brevity, this may feel like a random voice, but we'll say this is one of your security buddies. But you've never heard, as you as a person, you've never heard me do this voice before. This is a random ass voice, but this is to Alexandra, one of your security buddies. It goes, yeah, hello. You wanted me to look out for those people that were looking for Rosmina, the platinum blonde haired guy and the tall one?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw them.
Where did you see them?
Last night at the gallery that was being attacked.
Wow, really?
Yes.
What were they doing when you saw them?
Fighting the attackers.
Okay. Did you catch their name?
No, I did not catch their name. But they were there in moderately nice attire, and then people broke in through the back window. A lot happened. However,
Did they talk to anyone or leave with anyone?
they came in together with a Mosin-looking fellow. They sat down. They talked with, I believe, I didn't get her name, but she looked important. Maybe a sponsor for the gallery or a sponsor for someone else. But they talked with her, and then They got in the big fight, and they were all outside in like resting beds for a bit before they left again together.
Thank you so much for keeping eye out for me.
Yeah, not problem. Hangs the
I
phone
owe
up.
you a drink at the
Oh,
next time together.
I believe there should be a meeting for the security guys downtown in like a day or two. We all need drinks after what's happened.
Sounds good.
Talk to you later. And he hangs the phone up. However, we'll move the clock now to 12, and I will hide all of your little personal tokens. Bink, bonk, bam. You all arrive at Nasir's office. And I'll say, of course, you're free to talk, but before you discuss anything, of course, to just give you information. Sorry, I'm dying. You do hear over the radio, well, you guys are kind of listening in for more reports on this, that the gallery was attacked by armed intruders, to be exact, and an artifact was stolen. However, things are too recent for there to be more details beyond eyewitnesses, and so they'll keep the public updated on any information. And that's what you gather from the broadcast. And we're going to take a quick break. I got a phone call here, but you all need to catch me up to speed on what the cipher and everything else said while I do this quick break.
Okay.
Hello, I was very late. Also,
You're
what the
okay.
fuck do you mean Juniper Wild is dead before he called me back?
He's dead now.
Don't
I
say it
can't
like
write
that.
B. It's N. What do you mean there are just people who are like fighting off armed attackers looking for me?
Okay, listen to me. There have to be other player characters. There's no way that these are other player characters. He was like 2 guys. I was like, okay, it's probably not. And then he's like, oh, with this other 3rd guy. These 3 hung out together and they did the most main character bullshit known to man. Are you kidding me?
No, they have to be. But like an old friend? I'm like, what old friend?
Oh, that is a good point. Do you have a secret backstory with one of the other players?
No?
Question mark.
I don't think so. But what did happen? I did miss a lot. I kind of, on the way home, I tried to listen to the VOD. Not the VOD. I listened to the live. But you were done with the... Because we were in, what's her name? In Anna Tao's house, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a cipher. How
Yeah.
did that end?
Yeah.
We solved it.
Yeah, it's in the chat notes.
Yeah. So the 2 important parts are 2 halves to collect and Eremos Unearthed Historical Gallery.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit!
So we kind of knew a
Yeah.
second thing was going to be taken. Or we
Mhm.
get.
Yeah.
Well, if
We
it
just
says
didn't know
to
when.
collect, is it like a there's only, like, this is the only thing they're gonna steal? Like the thing that messed up Franklin? And then also the second one?
We know one's a book and one can be held in your palm, right?
Correct.
You know
Yeah.
it's book size. But yes, the other one can be held in your hand.
Okay. That's not like weird and like suspicious and ominous at all.
And like there was also there was this super big like private gallery showcase that was gonna happen that like where was where they were auctioning off the like artifact that could fit in your palm.
Mm-hmm. Is it the Juniper Wild thing?
No, that's separate.
So it's not the estate sale.
The estate sale was a different event that was also happening later on.
Okay.
Yeah, for chronological order, it was the cart got attacked, and then it was the failed gallery robbery, and then it was the failed attack at the estate, and then it was the attack that happened just now that was successful. So 2 things have been stolen so far: the book-shaped object and whatever was in the gallery yesterday.
Okay. Like a book and a palm-sized object.
Is there any like newspapers covering the story?
Not yet. It just happened last night. There's of course headlines saying, trouble at the gallery. All eyes are at downtown. All that kind of
Would this
stuff.
explain all the PSOs around that we just saw now?
It would explain it, 'cause it did happen last night. The attack.
Okay, great. So they're looking for something.
Let Cosmina know that my contact saw those people fighting off the person who stole the artifact yesterday.
Oh, it wasn't
Okay.
just a person. It was multiple. From what you heard your friend say, it was multiple attackers that hit the gallery yesterday.
Multiple attackers.
Ugh, that is such main character shit. You missed that while you were taking the phone call. Naomi was like, that's such main character shit.
I mean, I can't say much. But yeah, I'll say about 12:10. If y'all are done discussing his characters, about 12:10, there's a knock on the door. Do 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 do.
Okay, that's real aggressive for.
The knock's a bit. The knock is a bit low. Like almost it sounds like kicking the door. Do 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 do.
I hate it.
Yeah, Anna's house outside scratching and wailing like a fucking beast. I'll open it.
You open the door. Anna storms past you with 3 like large duffel bags and kind of swings them around and slams them down with the nearest piece of furniture with a huff.
Oh.
If we're going to do this, there's no point in going home every day. I brought not only my things, but some of my partner's things that might help us depending on the situation. Caveat: I'm only allowing us to use this stuff if, and only if, we're still doing this.
I'll close and lock the door.
So are we still doing this?
I will if you're denying
Of course
I've
we're
already
still
said.
doing
Great. She turns, unzips one of the bags, and as it's not like for this era, it's like the modern age equivalent of opening a bag full of guns kind of shit. But it is,
Are you kidding me?
She opened it up. It's
Oh my god, I love it.
It is a bunch of handheld flares, a spyglass, looks to be an epinephrine shot, an oil lantern, a harpoon, and a rope. A box with like 1 Vibentac still in it, and a hunting knife.
Oh my god. What's the fucking motion equivalent of crossing yourself?
It's a great question. I'll have to think about that.
That's so funny.
And then she goes, in this bag are my clothes, and this bag are more of my clothes. But this stuff is the gear I've got right now.
Anna, how do you have this?
My partner likes to fish.
Huh. Franklin does not know you have this.
Does not know I have this. But he doesn't use them anymore. He's not going to be fishing for a while. Fishing is like a winter thing. He goes up to West Creek to fish. This is like a winter thing. This is fine.
Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna kill me.
So look, I want to go downtown near the gallery. I don't think we'll find anything that hasn't been found already, but I do think that there's some benefit to us asking the locals in the area, and it might yield a bit more than the PSOs might find. Like, when a civil servant or like an official walks up to you, you get a bit nervous, but if like just some people come to shoot the shit, you follow? Not the best way, but it could get us kickstarted. And she grabs a few things out of the bag, and me can like put them on her belt, and like in like a small like satchel on her side. You guys can talk it out. I'm going to just
God.
prepare myself.
For what?
I feel like I don't know her anymore.
She's really into this.
Maybe too into this.
I mean, if we're going to do this, it
We need makeshift
helps
weapons
having
on us.
someone. It helps having someone who's very excited.
You know, that used to be you.
I'm still very excited.
Not that excited. It's her like loading a gun.
No guns, but she doesn't grab any of the flares, but she does grab the hunting knife and kind of put it in like her like boot she has.
Oh my god, Anna.
We just turned around.
We don't need the knife right
holding
now.
the
Is that okay?
harpoon.
The knife. Okay, maybe this gear is not needed right now. She takes like all like she takes the knife out, and EpiPen, and puts it back in the bag.
EpiPen.
Okay, so we don't need the extreme gear now.
We're not preparing for war.
I know. Okay. Well, unless you want to spend more time prepping and talking, I'd say we head out, because the more we rest, the more lead they get on us. And I highly doubt we'll have time to make frequent thoughts back home once we get going, so let's get going.
Alright.
And she, like, spins on her heels and starts, like, marching out the door.
Okay, oh my goodness. Does she even know
I love
which
her.
car is yours, Cosmina?
I blindly follow.
Oh, there we go.
I thought
Alexander begins to march out as well. Cosmina also turns
You guys.
mid shrug and walks out. And you're left with a bunch of bags in your office space and your whole crew walking at the door.
He'll say a quick fucking prayer or something, then walk out with them, making sure to lock the door. Like it is locked. No one is going to find these duffel bags in his office. he saw it. He flips the sign to closed.
All right, you all hop in Cosmina's car and you make the trip downtown. It takes like a half an hour. You arrive at about 1 or so. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you arrive at about a bit later than that, at 1:40. So you stop to get some breakfast because food's important. But you arrive at the gallery district and find it crawling with journalists and PSOs alike. Security is higher on the gallery, with individuals scanning the surroundings intensely. And now you gotta find a place to start your own investigation. And Anna goes, unless you need me to help you look around, I'm going to go look around that way. And kind of points to the northern side of downtown.
Oh, we're splitting up? You know, we're not going to... There's 4 of us. I was assuming we were going to,
I mean,
double up.
I mean, there's 3 of you, and I'm good at... I mean, I'm a psychologist. I think I'd be better at talking to people solo than having you all around with me anyways.
Oh, so you think we'd slow you down, you were saying?
In interrogations, perhaps. You kind of like...
Uh-huh.
We'll meet up here in a bit.
Right.
And she kind of...
If you're even 5 minutes late, I'm calling Franklin and I'm asking him how... For mercy. For forgiveness.
She does the same thing she did last time. She's got a sharp thud, but she's walking away and keeps walking.
Okay. Now what are we doing?
There are a few locations around the area that could be looked into. The largest building nearby is the Erkson Hotel, but beyond that, there's a plethora of shops and food stands and general stores and restaurants that are around the area, kind of facing the gallery, that might have seen what happened.
Is it like you said a hotel?
Yeah, the largest place nearby is the Erkson Hotel, which is like across the road from the gallery. And you do see there is what looks to be like the equivalent of police tape on 3 of the windows of the building.
Okay.
And there are PSOs. There are PSOs around the area in that building.
Is it a fancy hotel?
It is
Like
a nicer hotel, yes.
Okay, cool. So
Okay.
sorry, I was ready.
Well, I'll go to the hotel if You guys want to check out the stores?
I'm okay with this.
Sure. I'll check out the food shops.
Is there anything a bit more high end?
Steak.
Stop-wise?
It's a steakhouse.
Steak. God fucking damn
And there's, I mean, there's also a pottery. There's also a pottery studio.
it. He plays Motion.
It's a pottery studio. It's a Mosin pottery studio. There you go.
I'll go there.
Okay. We will start then in that case with Alexandra at the food stand. Go ahead and roll me a D100, please. Actually, I need you to roll me a D100. 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
What the fuck?
4 times?
Yep, 4 times.
All four.
Remember, the random encounter information. It depends on the information you get. Randomized.
You're rolling for our lives.
Thanks.
She's rolling for the information that she gets. Put that there for myself. Don't worry about that. That's for me.
Okay. First row.
$100.
It's not 100.
Just jinx it. Not 100.
You said 4?
Yeah, I need it 4 times. Give me each individual number.
Okay.
98. Oh, 86, 17. Okay.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, goddamn. All right.
We all know.
I will say you find at the stand 4 people that are kind of sitting around shooting the shit right now. They look like they're probably regulars because they're talking with like the shop owner, like they're buddies, and they're kind of they're talking as you approach.
I interject asking about the price of the most popular thing I see.
It is a. I'll say this is a Sloppy Joe food stand. They make Sloppy Joes here. And he goes, "You want the Super Jello Ducks? Super Joe Deluxe is what you're looking for. That's our most popular item." Yes, my voice changed mid-sentence. You're
What a
welcome.
fancy posh guy for a fucking
The
sloppy Joe.
Super Joe Deluxe is what you're looking for. It's got sloppy Joe, it's got fried onions, it's got fried jalapeno, it's got tomatoes, it's got peppers, it's got
It's me, Sloppy Joe.
and it's got toasted garlic bread with an olive on top.
It sounds
Oh, with an olive on top.
It is our most popular item.
I'll take one, sir.
Of course, it'll just be 1 card, please.
Here you are, sir. 1 card.
See, he starts toasting the bread up. It goes into the bin marked sloppy.
That's like his price.
I mean, it's a street stand, you know? The more he sells, the better. Starts making it. I'm always making it, of course. The other people are kind of they're just chilling, waiting off the side while they're making the food.
If he's cooking it, I'm gonna ask him some questions.
Sure.
So, did you see anything during the break-in last night?
Oh yes, me and all my mates here saw something actually. I was actually taking me cart around an alleyway to get out of downtown before it all happened.
And what did you see?
See here. Oh, why is it in here twice? That's weird. Oh, sorry, I was just making there. Now, I didn't see anything per se, but these chaps here, points to like the 3 others there, they said they saw something, and from what they told me, he kind of leans in, from what they told me, they saw the thieves shoot across the sky on hooks and cables and zip into the back window of the gallery's second floor. Came out. He points up to the hotel window. Come out right through there, the hotel window. They zipped out of the hotel window with ropes and hooks through the glass, and they attacked. That's all they saw, though. It was on the outside, but they did see them break in. Came from the hotel, through the glass, and then they skedaddled out of there before anything got worse. But they heard a lot of fighting.
Scary.
Yeah, real scary stuff. Anyways, pizza sandwich. Your sloppy deluxe. Puts it on like a small, little fucking parchment. What do they call it? The fucking wax paper wrapper, and hands it to you.
Thank you, sir. As I hand him the card.
Enjoy your meal and always come back to Joe's Sloppies.
Joe Sloppies.
It's him. It's Sloppy Joe.
This is the guy. His name, however, his name is not Joe though.
Damn it.
It's Jack. I'm kidding. First guy. I'll make his name. I'll make his name Jeremy. His friends call him Joe for short.
Yeah, it's Sloppy Joe.
We jump now over to Nasir at the pottery place. Roll me a D100 4 times.
Oh god. I think I forgot how to do that. No, I found it. No, I did not. I have not found it.
/R. Space 1D100.
Oh.
4. 5?
I just copied and pasted.
Yeah, whatever you say. Okay, in that case, as you walk into the pottery place, there are 3 people that are currently inside right now. What do you do?
What does the vibe look like?
It's really quiet and chill. They're literally just finished up a class in the place, and they're looking at things to buy now.
Oh, so they're all like shopping, or none of
Yeah, they're all
them are
shopping. They're all shopping. I mean, of course, there's someone that works here, but let's say one person just finished a class. They're covered in like clay still. Like, got their little apron on. They're kind of talking with the clerk at the front desk. Other two are just in there buying stuff or looking to buy things.
Nice. Anyone hear motion?
The shop owner.
Nice. I'm going straight there.
Okay. You walk up to the front desk as they finish up with the person who was buying something.
Is it morning?
At this point in time would be. It's about. I mean, no, it's afternoon, about 1:50, going
Okay,
2 o'clock.
alright, good afternoon. Can I pointed in between the two. Is you still speaking, or can I?
They gesture for the clerk to talk to you, and the patron walks off. He looks at you and go,
Nice.
see what we should do. Should we do Bob Marley?
If you can, I'd like to see it.
I cannot do Bob Marley. I don't think I can do any Jamaican accent. I've done like Lifeline from 8 Cousins one time. Oh god, hang on, give me a second to warm up. I immediately thought of Drake's Juan Guadalajara out of nowhere. I really thought of that. I was like, Juan Guadalajara. Hang on, sorry, like folks, focus. I'm so not prepared for any of these. Holy shit! I should have made easier accents for myself.
You don't have to do Bob Marley. You can do something else.
I'll go with a good old fashioned Hispanic accent. Because that's what we got. We got Hispanic in there. Yeah. Okay, how can I help you today?
Yes. I actually had a few questions about this, establishment.
Yeah, what do you want to know? I mean, we sell pots here. They're from, my family used to make these designs.
Well, first of all, I look at the pots. Are they nice? Are they pretty?
They're nice. They're definitely authentic. These are definitely designs you'd see back home.
All right. I'll put some cards on the table. I want one, but I also want to ask you some questions. Beautiful work, by the way. Very
Thank you.
nostalgic.
These are. I mean, I leans in. I gotta make a lot of the same designs for the locals here. They don't tell the difference sometimes, but the real personal ones I got in the back, and I'll get you one of those.
Nice. Thank you.
What do you want to know?
Oh, I'm mostly just, I have a friend that works across over there. Were you here last night?
Yeah, I mean, I was here. Yeah, I actually, well, to be exact, yesterday I was once across the street to the gallery. I was over there. I was in the gift shop area before the night came close.
Oh, did you see the commotion?
Let's check what you got on the roll. Beep beep.
A two.
Yeah, I was in there. I was talking with the manager of my kind of the temporary shop owners that are in there that sell things. I was talking with them in one of the managing rooms.
Oh, you didn't see any, hand motion.
No, but I heard it and I saw them. Well, I saw them leaving because I was leaving at the same time. I saw them leaving.
You saw who leaving?
The thieves saw them leaving. I was heading out after talking with the manager of the section.
Mm-hmm.
And then the front door, I saw them leaving. They had ropes. They hooked them up, or they had ropes going down to like a cart on the street that was already waiting for them. And they roped down from the building second floor to the street side. One of them was unconscious, but they roped down. They got in the cart with something in their hands, and they drove off and left.
They had ropes from the place they were robbing from the.
No,
museum?
from the cart. The cart had like someone in the cart had shot ropes up in the windows for them to zip line down from or something.
That's my goodness. That's very well put together for what almost seemed like a petty crime at first.
They shrugged. I don't know. Things are crazy down here right now, so not a lot of customers. I was thinking about closing up after a half day.
Oh yes, well, I do like these designs. I'm glad I got to buy one before it closed down. But is that all you saw? It's very scary. I was hoping to maybe get an idea of how business is looking down here.
I mean, that's all I saw. Some people from around said they were in the gallery. They saw some folks fighting the guys. I think one of the patrons in the gallery actually managed to beat one of the thieves, and they got arrested.
Oh, there's a thief was arrested. Do you think they're going to catch the rest of them?
I don't know. They drove off really fast, and they're looking around right now, so they haven't caught them yet, to my knowledge.
Well, it's only been a day. Let's hope they do. How much will it be for some in the back?
Just 50.
Just the I'll pass over 60.
Also, did you make sure you add the 203 that I put in notes? You should have gotten 203 from your monthly kind of work.
Yo.
Yeah, so just mark off 50 from what you have right now, and then add 203.
Nice.
But he'll bring out. I'll say like something that can be you can use like either hold flowers or it can hold. I mean, flowers aren't really like a common thing, but these are like they're made for gaspillage where there are a lot of different kinds of flowers. The one he brings you can be used to either hold flowers or it can be used as like a very nice water pitcher of sorts for hosting guests.
Nice.
It can be used for either one depending on which one. What they call a craft, I believe is what it's called.
A what?
It's called a craft. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
What are they called? I don't remember what it's called. It's something like that. I'm probably wrong, but it's one of those. Gives you a little stamp discount card next time you come in for like a pottery class. If you come with the card, you get like a 10% discount on the pottery class.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we jump now to Cosmina at the Erkshire Hotel. Cosmina entering the hotel, it is a luxurious 3-story building. The main lobby is adorned in classical paintings. Calm music permeates the room as it's played over a record player. The hushed conversations of the people in the area and the faint pattering of feet on the carpet within are a sharp contrast to the bustling and rowdy street just beyond the main rotating door. And the maroon carpeted floors with trims of gold lead to the front desk and off the sides down to either hallway leading to rooms. There are 2 staircases on either side of the front desk leading to upper levels. There is a dark wood finish on the walls and polished gray stone flooring. Very overall comfortable but rustic kind of feeling compared to most other hotels in the city. There's a small elderly man behind the front desk reading through a magazine about interior decoration and sipping from a mug of something hot right now.
Okay. Is there anyone in the lobby?
A few patrons, yeah.
I guess I'll go up to one of the patrons.
Okay. Walk up to one of them while they're kind of, I'll say, they're on the press, like rolling their luggage outside as you walk up to one of them.
Like they just came in, or?
That's like they bring their bags outside. Right? That's like they bring their bags outside.
Okay. Hello.
What want?
I just heard about the attack, and I noticed that there was police tape here, and I was just wondering, if you may have seen anything.
I'll tell you what I've seen. A bad hotel. Not going back here again. They refuse to come here again.
Why is it a bad hotel?
People broke out of the windows here and attacked the place across the street. It is not my kind of place, clearly. I should have stayed out of Essex, to be honest. Don't know why I visited. If you want to talk to someone, talk to the clerk. He's bringing out so much wonderful, PR for the place since this happened. Did a great job trying to mitigate. Keep walking past you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head to the clerk.
Little man sipping his hot cup of something. Oh, yes, hello.
Oh, you sound so nice. Hello.
Yes.
I just heard about the dreadful attack.
Yes, terrible.
On
Simply
Gallery.
terrible. Simply terrible. In all my time working here at the front desk, never have I ever seen something like this.
Yeah, I heard that they broke out of the windows here.
A disgrace to Mr. Erkson's name to use his location to stage heinous activities. Terrible. Terrible, terrible.
Would you happen to know... Oh my god, there's a spider on my wall. Everything's fine. Would you happen to know what room they might have been staying in? Or who they might be?
Are you a person? Are you a private investigator or a journalist of some kind?
I'm a bit of a private investigator.
You're the second private investigator type person that's come through here today, I guess. A lot of PIs in the case now in the field. A riveting field to work in my opinion. Riveting field. You do good work.
Hold on, I gotta kill a spider. No, this is a nice... He fell. Everything's awful. I'm sorry, I'm the second PI?
I mean, technically, yes. Some fellows came in asking similar questions about the whole thing going on at the hotel. A bit earlier today. Been gone since, but they came asking similar stuff as you you know, who they were, did we see them, where were they, all those things. And I was like, oh, private investigators. And I heard from one of my coworkers that was here at the time, and I told them private. Sorry, I've gone a long tangent about it. I think it's a wonderful field to be a personal investigation. Getting the bottom of things at your own volition is truly marvelous.
No, it truly is very interesting. I don't know where it went anymore. It's gone. Can I describe the guys who were looking for me?
Yeah, you can.
Would these men happen to be the investigators that you were talking with?
Let me roll for the old man. He goes and goes, I can't really remember right now.
The oldest man. Anyway, not that any of that matters.
He's just thinking really hard. Where are they?
Oh no. But would you have any idea on who the attackers might have been?
I had no idea of who they were, but they had rooms. They had checked in here. That's certain. But they all checked in at different times and dates. So they must have been planning this for some time.
Of course.
I don't know much. I wasn't here last night, and I was not here early this morning, so I don't know too much about what's going on. I know that the PSOs have cleared out at this point in time, and I was told to tell people to ask the PSOs for more questions than what I've just told you. But everything will be fine. The rooms that were used will be cleaned up and restored, and patrons will get a 15% discount on stays here in the future if they were here during the attack, and incoming patrons will be given a continental breakfast.
Huh.
In their rooms. We already did continental breakfast, but it's in their rooms this time, as opposed to just being you can go to the lobby to get it this time.
Well, before you clean out the rooms, would it be possible for me to just take a quick look?
Oh, no. Absolutely not. I was told strictly by the PSOs, no one goes there but them. And the cleaning staff.
Cleaning staff. I understand. I'm very new to the whole private investigator thing, and I think I just get a little overzealous, and I don't know, I understand that the PSOs said no one could enter, but I don't know, would it hurt to just have a quick look around?
Well, for the old man. It might. It's still glass in there. I don't know if you'd find anything. You can go upstairs and you can look from behind the tape and peek in the doors, but you cannot go in. No, you cannot go in.
Okay. That's totally fine. I will respect that. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna go upstairs and try and look into the rooms.
Okay. Walk up to. Let me find it real actually. Let me find this real fast. Give me.
Just the oldest man noises.
Let me find. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you find all the rooms that were utilized all on the same floor. Relative, not side by side per se, but all in the same, like technically, pretty much on the same, like section of the building, on the same floor, on the same wing. As you look inside, they look relatively clean. The sheets have been like thrown off the bed onto the floor. The windows are still shattered with the glass. You see like rope marks on like the inner wall, like in their frame where like it looks like a rope got pulled taut on the inside of the frame of one of the windows, as if it kind of it got. Well, you heard they had zipped along across the rooftop or across the streets from these windows. Looks like the rope probably grew taut in here and were pulled tight. You see, I mean, again, most of it has been cleaned up by the PSOs at this point in time, but that is what you kind of gather from just this glance at this distance is that the rooms are all on the same wing, all on the same floor, and looks like they all have similar kind of like rope stretch marks on the inner frames. The beds are pretty well, or the beds, I guess, other than being kind of like disheveled, the room looks pretty well put together. Were it not for them looking around for clues, you can assume like things were seldom used in this room. You don't see sign that like the mini fridge was touched or like anyone had sat at the desk. Like everything looked how it should be if you were just walking to a hotel room. But that's all you can really gather from this distance.
Is there anyone in the hallway?
There's like a janitor with like a. Maybe it's so chill. Janitor in the hall, kind of vacuuming the carpets. Not vacuuming. What are you doing? Fucking mopping. He'd be like mopping in the bathroom door entrance area right now, but head further into it. Just.
I don't want to anger the old man. Can he see me right now, or is he like?
He said he's locked into work. He's working. Bro's working. He's locked in. He's head to the ground, nose to the grindstone, mopping the floors.
Can I just try and get closer to the room?
Go ahead and roll me control dexterity.
Okay. This is how I end up falling on my ass. And getting glass stuck somewhere. I got 100.
Ooh. Yeah, you managed to get bit. How close are you getting? You managed to get a bit closer without him noticing or without you making too much noise.
Am I able to... maybe, like, not in the room, but, like, as close as humanly possible without going in the room.
Okay. Kind of like... I'll say you get to the door frame and kind of peek inside. You would see, from this angle, looks like there are, like, burn marks in the trash cans, but there's nothing in the trash cans anymore. You can assume probably the pieces took any evidence out of them, but I think that something was burned in the trash cans, most likely. But... Yeah, again, most evidence has been taken that they could take if it was physical. You see beyond that. I'll say ironically enough, the beds themselves are pushed far from the window, as well. Like they're almost pushed by where the door would be from this angle.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think if there's nothing else, I'm just gonna head back downstairs.
All right. Let's see here. Oops, there you go. I'll say, at this point in time, I'm making about 2:10 in game. With some information gathered at this point in time. It's been about an hour. I'd say about an hour, going on an hour and a half since you all split up. You all do regroup for the first time. Some information gathered. Well, everyone except for Anna, who is seemingly still out on her little solo investigation right now.
Franklin, I'm sorry.
But you all do kind of regroup for about an hour and a half of looking around.
I would tell them about the fact that there was like a car waiting outside. I think that's the only thing that I know differently.
I know the second floor of the hotel that they shot into.
Mm-hmm.
No, second floor. Second floor of the gallery is what they shot into.
Gallery, okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell them about the rooms and that they came from the windows of the hotel. And that there is someone else walking around asking questions.
Did he tell you if it was the same people that were looking for you? Or no, he made all
He-
the noises. He doesn't remember.
He didn't roll very high.
We made a lot of old man noises.
Yeah, he didn't roll very high. He rolled a 10. He didn't roll very high.
Oh, out of 100.
Yeah.
Oh, old man.
To be exact, it was an 8 plus 2.
Oh, old man.
Did not roll very well.
Yeah, he made old man noises.
How long are you willing to wait for Anna to show up?
Until she shows up, or until I'm sure she's dead and I have to go looking for her.
Okay.
I'll let them know about this, the Joes.
Sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's real.
In that case, let's say if you all would like, you can grab some downtown, snack food like hot dogs or sandwiches. I mean, you also see as she walks back has like a really big sloppy Joe sandwich in like a wrapper. She walks back.
It's like halfway.
Low key. I might like go get a sloppy Joe while we're waiting.
Oh, it's banging too. I rolled a 95. That shit's banging. That is a banging sloppy
like
Joe.
raving about this place. It's the best.
You also get a sloppy Joe, Kazumina?
Yeah, I'll get a sloppy Joe. That sounds real good.
What about you, Nasir?
I will stress eat the
It's only
sloppy
one
Joe.
part.
You also getting a sloppy Joe?
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'll give him an advantage on making it because it's a double order now. Now it's stressful. What in God's name?
Is it high?
What?
I need to roll these separately. That was a terrible idea. That was a bad way of doing math. First of all, I have never in my life seen 2 1s rolled in D100s like that before. I was like, how did I get a 4 on D100 plus on 2 D100 plus 3? And I'm like, there's no way I rolled a 1 and a 1. Yours, Cosmina, is a 70, so it's pretty good. Not as great as Alexander's was, but still pretty good. It is still a really good sandwich. It's way above average.
This yours is a 1.
Nasir, yours is cold in the middle.
Motherfucker.
You can get a refund.
It's not. Look, you guys. You guys.
You can get a refund, or you can ask him to make another one for you. He can make another one if you want to make another one.
I don't want another one. I've lost my appetite. It's ground fucking beef. How is it cold in the middle?
You don't even know how it's cold. Everything there at the counter was hot. You didn't see an ice bin anywhere. You don't even know how it's cold in the middle.
I'll take a bite, immediately put it down, and be like, I'm gonna go find out. I thought I was gonna relax.
I'll say about this time, you would have, the orders were done, it'd be about an extra hour's gone by. After an hour gone by, right, we say I'm gonna go find Anna. Anna comes striding back up.
She just hears him like, we have to go find her. She's dead. Franklin's gonna kill me.
As she walks up, she's holding a sloppy Joe.
Motherfucker. Is it cold?
He's like this. She goes, "This is the best sloppy Joe I've ever had in my life."
I doubt it.
Why did you think yours? Don't like. Anyways,
Okay.
I need Cosmia to roll me D100, please.
Oh no.
Anyways,
Dex save.
she
Dex save.
bites through half of it. Anyways,
What?
I found the
Are
lead.
you-
You're not going to like how, but I found the lead. Wait a minute, actually, who hasn't rolled? No, you already rolled one today. Who has not rolled D100 today, actually, for a random event? I gave Char a lot of lore today. Lizzie got... You know what, actually, Nasir. Sorry, Char. I know you just rolled a phenomenal roll. We'll save that roll. You know what, Char? We'll save that roll. I'll give you... Yeah, we'll save that roll. That roll will be saved. Naomi, give me D100 roll.
Oh yeah.
The next roll you get, I'll allow that to be the roll. Next roll you get. Only because I tricked you. Roll with D100, Naomi, because you haven't rolled a lot of stuff today, other than the investigating stuff.
Is it r/1d100?
Uh-huh.
Motherfucker. /r/r/r.
Oh, whoopsies! My bad. I misunderstood your words. I'm tripping. I'm bugging. Whoopsies.
Ooh,
All
good.
right.
An idea?
That is very good. Yes. She goes. I goes into animation. Puts the like wraps the Joe up in like a small wrapper. Puts it in a bag. I spoke with a small time information broker. I didn't get their name. They weren't important. They were just some guy.
Was he, I'll describe the fucking
No,
creepy bastard that came. Yay, hi.
no, not tall. It's just normal sized dude.
Oh, I was just making sure.
But he told me about a place called, I believe he said, the McDougal's cart servicing that might have a clue.
Is this the
Is
place
that
we
where we
went to?
went before?
Yes, it was. That's what you guys found was his face, the driver of the last
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
They said that the buyer of the artifact was seen there days prior. And they only told me this because I found out the buyer has not been seen. At the gallery thing last night, someone bought the artifact, and this buyer has not been seen since the robbery happened. But he was seen at McDougal's a bit before the robbery happened. So maybe we can find this buyer and he can give us a bit more insight on what happened in there.
Yes. Also, we may have a guy who works there that we spoke to.
Oh,
Who
even
swore
better.
that he wasn't in the business anymore, actually. So hopefully that's not who the buyer was talking to.
Even better. Let's go there.
He's not going to be exactly, very happy to see us.
Why not?
He was,
Do I want to know?
she's sitting down. She's sitting down.
No, she's standing up with a sloppy Joe in her hand right now. Or sorry, no, she's holding a bag with a sloppy Joe in it right now, standing up.
It's, he was involved, kind of. Not directly, and he didn't know, but he was the driver.
The driver for.
The tips.
There's like a look that could describe the sound of glass breaking.
He didn't know. He did not know.
I know,
Anna,
I get it,
Anna.
Okay, it's fine. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Okay.
Depending on what he says today, will depend if and she pulls the knife out again of her
I thought you
bag.
put it down. I thought you left it.
I had two. I had
Okay.
two of them. This one is mine.
Okay. Of course it is. Either way,
Puts it back in the
I
bag.
wouldn't blame you if you did anything reckless, but it would be much more helpful for us in the future if you just calmed down.
Okay, I'll stay in the car. If things go bad, then I'll come out. I'll stay in the car.
Okay.
Okay, cool, good. Shall we?
Yeah, we shall.
All right.
Shot.
You all mount up. Bink, bink. Old Town, that's where you arrive following this clue. Similar to what before, a strip of handyman businesses is before you, but you are looking for McDougal's cart servicing once again. And you find it. You cross through the open gates onto the grounds of the business. You spot the large garage off to the side. Same young woman with red hair and thick gloves is walking through the front door of the main building. Her coveralls kind of wrapped around her waist, writing on a clipboard. You do not see Dale here, though, right now.
Oh, there's no Dale.
Not from this angle you see. He was in the garage, from what you can see so far.
Yeah, we can just ask her.
Yeah. Asmina will just go up and. Hi. I'm looking for Dale.
I forget. Cosmina, you were here with them before as well, right? When they came looking for Dale.
Yeah, I was.
So okay.
Mhm.
I just had to make sure it was all of you here, not just just Nasir and Alexandra. Let's see
It
here.
was all three of us because Cosmina was like hounding him. Alexandra was just standing there looking intimidating, and Nazir was waiting at the door.
Shepard goes.
Yeah,
It's-
just
she
like,
goes-
I don't want to be here.
What work can we do? Oh, Dale's not here today.
Oh,
Yeah, he was in this morning. Went out for lunch. He'll be back in about 20 minutes from now. You can wait for him if you'd like.
yeah, we can wait.
Okay. I mean, points to like a bench across the room.
Cool.
Welcome to read the magazines.
sit
We've got,
on the
we've got a catalogue. If you want to read the catalogue for what work you can do.
Cool.
She
I'm
can-
gonna sit on the bench.
She wipes a wet rag across her face and keeps writing things down. She is like wiping grease off of herself from like being in that garage right now. She's writing things down. About
Nazir will go back to the car and tell Anna what we're doing.
she's chilling there with the AC blasting right now.
Oh, she's booing. She's
Yeah,
wow. Okay, we're suffering here.
She's got the other half of her sandwich eating right now in the car. Does the
Gotta
sharp
work.
thumbs up again and rolls the window back up. But yeah, she's definitely trying to relax. But about 20 minutes go by. Dale walks in.
I'll just wave from the.
He walks in like a fast food bag and stops. Looks at his watch. Shakes his head no and just turns to start walking out again.
No. We're just here to talk.
He looks at you and goes. Looks at you and goes. What do you want? What is it? Sorry. Welcome to McDougal's car servicing. I'm Dale. How can I help you?
Oh, he fucking hates it here.
He just hates us.
Walks everything. What do you need? What is it? What?
Should we go into the back room again?
I don't know. Kay is working in the garage right now. There's no one else here right now except for us two. The other three are off today. What do you need?
We heard that the buyer for an artifact had come to McDougal's, so we are checking it out.
Yes. Have you spoken with a rich man recently? Or woman?
Kay just stares at you dumbfounded. A lot of people come here looking for. A lot of rich people come to McDougal's looking for cart work. You'd have to be more specific. I don't work on custom carts like that really. I do like the last minute checkups. Kay does the work on the carts. This isn't even me this time. I don't want any part of this. I'm here nothing. I do nothing.
Okay.
You can ask. You go, Kay, you got customers. You can ask her. And he starts walking off with his lunch, like hands up, back to his office. About 5 minutes go.
Hates us.
About a minute goes by, and she walks back in and looks at you guys. So we're looking for Dale. What are you looking for? How can I help you?
We just
Hold on,
heard
Dale.
that
Finish the
there's
work I was doing, Dale. Finish the work on the engine block, please. He's like, I'm eating my lunch. Give me a minute.
We just heard that there was a buyer for an artifact that
Mhm.
showed up to McDougal's.
Uh-huh.
And now he just hasn't been seen. And
How? Okay, let me ask you a question. How do I know what the buy of an artifact looks like? I work in Steam
I
carts.
don't-
Do you know? A buy of an artifact came here. Let me look for work. What cart did they drive? Let's start there. If I worked on a cart and have it in my records, what cart do they drive? Can you give me a description of it at least?
that's a real great question.
Expensive.
I'm gonna look at Nasir and I'm gonna be like, I think that it's time to get Anna.
Yeah, I will go get her. But in the meantime, look for just something expensive. Narrow it down to those, and then I'll bring you in. I'll be right back.
We're not quite sure. We're getting our friend who has heard more about it, but did you meet with anyone who may have been driving a very expensive cart lately.
How lately exactly are we talking?
Um, like a few days ago.
Nothing particularly expensive a few days ago. Not that I know of now, unfortunately. Again, I get a lot of customers that
Is
like to
there
buy
any?
things, but so it's tough just to nail one thing in particular.
Is there is there anyone who might have left a cart here and has not come and picked it up yet?
No, look, I did roughly 100 custom carts in the last month alone. It's hard to pinpoint just one of them. They're all
I
expensive because they all want
understand.
like different things done, but if your friend can give me a description, I can work off a description because I work to kind of pull the clipboard out. I work on descriptions, you know, the make, the type, the variant, tires. I go through all that. At this point in time, you would
Okay.
walk in with my nose. At this point, you'd walk in with Anna. At this point in time,
Yes, and I would have stressed that this is not the one that was involved.
okay. She'll walk in, look to you and see her, and whispers as you're walking with you. What do you want to know again? What do you want to know?
She can't really pinpoint exactly who it is without the description of a car or maybe just anything specific to look for. So we were hoping you would, know something or be able to guess, psychology.
Actually, before this, Shar, would you like to use your role for Anna to recall information from the broker?
Oh yeah,
So it
100%.
just hit me.
Ooh.
Okay, in that case, we'll say that 100 is used, and she goes, "Oh right." She pulls a notepad out. It was. I got like a very basic description of it, and she hands it to you, Nasir. It's very basic. It's not much to work off of, but
Well, I mean, it's something. I was just telling her to look for cars that were expensive.
yeah, I mean this one sounds expensive from what I heard. But yeah, you can
Great.
tell about that,
I'll look over it.
or whoever about that.
Yes. So you're not coming in?
No,
Oh,
I'm coming
never
in,
mind.
but I listen. It's just if you are talking.
Oh, you'd rather, do your mind.
Yeah, I'll just like oh shit, my keyboard. I'll just psychoanalyze it or something, just read the room.
Yes, yes. That's not scary at all, of course. Yeah, I'll walk in.
Okay. You enter. She walks in behind you.
She handed me
Yeah,
your notes.
hand you a little like little card she wrote on that has some notes about the cart in particular.
Cool. I'll wave it in the air and then be like, I'm assuming you all have not figured anything out while I was gone. We're looking for. I'll start reading.
I'll put it in chat. I'm putting it in chat 1 second here. Oops, I almost closed that fucking page. I've been bad.
You can always give us the notes for what's gonna happen in the next arc.
No. Uh-uh. There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
That's still the note right there. That's the note right there. That's your note.
Oh. I don't know what any of this means, but I'll face it towards what's her name?
You've heard. She just said her name. You've heard her be called Kay.
Kay,
I
yeah.
thought you don't know her name is. If you look at her name card, it says Kaylee on it.
Okay.
She looks at it. What's her name? Oh yeah, hang on. Yeah. It's a special fucking one. Hard to figure that one. Yeah, I know that one. I worked on it. It was a Rough Rider variant. It's meant for obviously rough terrains, and they wanted most of them use tracks, so I was confused why they wanted tires this time on it, but I assumed it was more for something else, like not traction, maybe for speed.
Oh.
The upper canopy was the weird part, but yeah, I mean, I worked on that for sure. Why?
Do you remember who you worked on it for?
Yeah, I've got the name right here.
Could we get? I'm a little too excited there. I didn't think she'd just be like, "Yeah, I've got the name. Easy."
Would it be possible to get the name?
Look, you lot have been bugging Dale a lot lately, and it's been really stressing him out at work. I'll give you the name if you just give him a break.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, that's fine. It's just, he's really been sucking ass at work lately, thinking you're going to show up again and do something. Writes on a piece of, looks at her notepad, like kind of copies the name from the notepad on a piece of paper, and kind of tears it off and hands it to you. It's the name of the person that bought this from me. Don't know if it's the person you're looking for, whatever you're looking for, but next time you come here asking questions about custom carts, ask me first, and I'll talk to Dale first, and if he wants to talk to you, then we work from there, alright? Sound good?
Okay.
She slides the paper across the table. Yeah, I worked on their cart. This Cronin fella, they ordered. They also actually put it. Actually, ironically enough, they had put in 2 orders for different carts. It was this one that you mentioned, and then it was an off-road, a custom car with off-road tires and a lightweight frame, which is usually something you don't do. You don't usually get off-road and a light frame because you want usually a heavier frame to weigh you down on, muddy terrain so you don't slip and slide. But
Is there any reason somebody would do that? What benefit does it give the car?
Fast, and it can't be impeded by much. I mean, it wouldn't be very durable or very, safe to move in, but it'd be quick, and they could go anywhere, technically speaking, that's not flooded or like a mud pit or a lake or anywhere that's not, I guess, a place that tires wouldn't work. It can go, but if it hit anything or if it was stopped, it would get stopped and hit hard. So that's all I got for you, unfortunately.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Of course, and if you're going to come back, get work next time on a cart you're working on. I see your thing out front. It looks, it's one of the Lux models, but it's an older Lux model. I'd recommend getting an upgrade soon on something. It's just me, though.
Okay. Okay, I guess we head out.
Okay. You head outside. All of you kind of get back to cusping this cart and hop inside. So we've got the name.
Ronan Trevino.
What kind of a name is that?
Don't know.
Is it a Gaspian? Is Gaspian there? Gas in there?
Fuck if you know.
Alright, great. It's just fucking randomly generated.
Could be a name from like
What's the name?
like a more culturally connected family to old, Gassian history, but yeah, definitely not a common name. That's for sure.
Okay.
Would I have heard of the name Trevino before?
I'm gonna say actually no. You would not have. There's no point in one. You would have not heard this name before.
Okay.
This is not a name that'd be in your circles at all or your connections. Anna kind of Anna goes and goes. I was reading her, and I mean everything she said was true. I think she wanted you guys to buy something though, like really did. She seemed like all these questions and not like the money part was really bugging her. Maybe I'll come by and get the new card here later on. They seem nice in a weird way. Reliable. I mean, if thieves are buying their stuff, they have to be reliable.
I agree with that.
Honestly, that's a good that's a good bit of promotional right there. Good marketing. You know?
It's not very good for,
Not good for business, but like
yeah.
it proves that you've good stuff if thieves are buying it to rob galleries.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is the way that they're customizing their cart is very
Not many places.
helpful for a robbery.
Not many places do custom carts and at all in the content actually, even in this six. I mean, there's like maybe 3 spots ever that I might even heard of, and this is the most well-known one from what you know everyone is talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Let me actually fast forward time a bit here. Let's say you were in there for about an hour, chilling. About 5 p.m. The day begins coming to a close at this point in time. The sun is due to set in about an hour from now. And having spent these last few weeks looking for leads or clues on thieves and those responsible for hospitalizing your friends, as well as the multiple other thefts and attempted thefts, pieces have begun to fall into place. You have a name to go off of, Cronin Trevino, which you discovered as you leave McDougal's with a lot of questions answered, but a few more sort of um, you leave with a lot of questions answered, but a few more that have arisen from the experience. The people you've been kind of hunting and tracking always seem to have their tracks covered. Not for lack of trying, nor for lack of threads being followed, but these trails always lead to some sort of wall. And you can't help as driving back think that it's intentional. However, this time, you have something that is solid, something that allows you to scale this wall. It may not seem like much, but it may appear like a continued goose chase. But you're no longer being left with these kind of crumbling ash pieces of a story to follow. You're kind of picking up now the hotter embers of the trail they left behind. And so you decided, or not decided, but with this information, you've regrouped, and now it's time to decide what to do with these kind of embers you have. You will reconvene back, I'll say, driving kind of idly at this point in the car, Anna deep in thought in the back seat. Don't know what you all plan to do now, but I'm going to see. Actually, yes. I'm going to see if this Conan person has been anywhere since the theft. If we can find out where they might have went right after the robbery, we can cross-reference our information and find them when they stop again somewhere.
Anna, I do have to warn you about something. We are being watched. I want you to be careful, even if you go out on your own and you think you're doing something that isn't, dangerous. I recently had an information broker actually come and inform me that someone wants us out of the picture, but obviously that didn't happen, but he also very, very much stressed to me that if it were to happen again, he will not stop it. And if you are clearly involved in us and all of these investigating and stuff like this, I don't want you to be a part of this if it were to happen again.
Am I off the team?
I would love for you to be off the team, but you're not going to actually stop if we do kick you off the team. I just want you to be careful and maybe stay with somebody, one of us, whenever you have these ideas, so that if something happens, someone knows where to look for you.
I mean, I'm just going to be out until tomorrow, or just out till tomorrow. I'm gonna be out. I'll be out tonight exploring, and I'll go home tonight, and then tomorrow morning I'll come by your place again, or tomorrow afternoon rather. I'll come by your place again.
Anna, you have to realize how dangerous this is.
I'm aware of how dangerous this is. I'm aware. So, drop drop me off like somewhere in between here and uptown, and I'll look around a bit. I'll come back tomorrow afternoon, and we'll go from there. If you want to stop then, we'll stop then. But we could at least follow this thread until we reach a conclusion of some kind.
I really don't think you understand how dangerous this is.
It'll be fine.
It will not be fine. It will not be fine.
I'm confident.
I'm not.
Why not?
Just for my sanity. Just whenever you walk by a payphone or something, just call in and tell me you're alive.
Okay, fine.
Consistently.
Okay, fine.
And where you are.
Okay, fine. I'll do that.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, don't be mad at me. I want you to live. Is that so hard?
I'm not going to be in any danger. It'll be fine.
We're absolutely going to be in danger. We're all in danger by doing this.
Did you thumbs
See?
up?
You know what I mean? No, I don't like that. Anna. You're not taking it serious.
As you stop at a red light, she hops out the car and slams the door. Starts running off across the street. She shouts across the street, "I'll be okay! I've got my knife!"
Okay, you don't yell that! Don't yell that to everyone!
She waves. "I'll see you tomorrow afternoon / evening!"
She's going to be the death of me.
Alright, quick
Hi. Think that she's fun.
pause. How long do you have tonight? Because I know Liam got here late, so I want to make sure you get ample with him as well. How much time do you have tonight, overall?
Until 11 I can go.
We won't go that late, of course. I won't have us go that late.
Alright.
Probably until like 10.
Okay, we'll go till 10 then. In that case, since we've just actually, I mean, you guys put in work just now. We actually, I mean, it wasn't a long one, but we did just get through most of, if not all of chapter 4 with that.
Finally. We haven't just like gotten right until the end of the chapter and then taken 3 more sessions.
So we'll I'll say everyone gets like we'll do a quick 10-minute break, come back at like 9:25, say. Everyone get some food, bathroom, water, what they used to do, and we'll come right back to it after that, and we'll end around like 10 or so at the latest. Yeah, probably sooner than that, but end at 10 at the latest. That's when we get to a good stopping point, but we'll end around that
We
point.
need to think of an encounter. Something's gonna happen.
Oh, I don't need to think about encounter. I've got everything written down already. You're fine.
What does that mean?
Alright, so see y'all at 9:25. I'm gonna go bathroom, feed my dogs, and I'll be back at 9:25 or so. Give you guys like 10 minutes to just chillax, all that stuff. Alright, right back.
Cool.
And I'll do a roll call when I get back, just in case. If y'all are here if y'all are ready to go before 9:25, of course we can just start then too. But quick break for me at the very least.
Okay.
Anna's gonna die.
Anna's not gonna die.
She's gonna die.
She's not
We're all
gonna
gonna die. Every single one of us.
No. I shall be back. I'm gonna get a liquid.
And I also should probably get up and do stuff real quick.
Okay. I have returned. In like 3 minutes or so, whenever y'all ready. I'm sure I'm ready whenever you guys are. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I'm good.
Wonderful, wonderful. Naomi might need food though, because she got off work. She'd be starving. She'd be dying.
That's true.
So we shall give her the full extra 2 minutes, I suppose. Ironically enough, I'm also eating my dinner today. Alright, alright. Take a sip of my water to get locked back in. Let's do our roll call. I know you two are here. Char and Lizzie. Naomi, you were alive again? Are you back on time? This cereal loses 5 fingers.
On one hand.
Nope. Both hands combined, 5 fingers. Random fingers.
Oh no.
Alright, let me pull up these notes here.
I still don't know where the spider went, guys. It's really bad. I thought I saw it, and then I like turned away, and now it's somewhere, and I'm like, I just need it to not be in my bed. Like there was one time that I like flipped my pillow over, and there was a spider on my pillow, and I almost died.
No, that's diabolical right there.
Yeah, I found a dead spider in my shoe recently. Was that fun?
That's also diabolical.
Oh,
Yeah. Alright. Alright, Name, are you back now?
I'm back.
Perfect timing. That's what I would say if you were 2 minutes earlier. However, do you have anything else wish to do for the day after dropping off Anna, or are you going to take the time to relax? Nasir's office slash home has been turned into a home base of sorts for Anna at the very least. What do I care to do for the day, though? The rest of the day is yours. It is nearing sunset. It's almost 6 p.m. about this time. Actually, by the time you guys get to Nasir's, I guess closer to Uptown, it'd be about 6 p.m. actually. What do you all decide to do? You guys have just been driving kind of loosely and freely since leaving McDougal's, but where do y'all wish to go? Do you wish to separate for the day and reconvene tomorrow, or do you wish to crash at one place? Do you have more objectives you wish to accomplish in the day, or what would you like to do? They're all dead.
I don't know. I want to try and find these dudes who are looking for me, but like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that right now.
You could take the rest of the day, ask around if you'd like, because you just have a few hours left if you want to make phone calls.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Are you guys all hanging out at Nasir's place? Are you going your own separate ways once more?
What time is it?
About 6 o'clock at this point in time.
If we're doing more investigating, I'd go with.
Yeah, I'd go to Nasir's place probably.
Nasir's place has become Group
I
3
don't
HQ.
I was gonna say our fucking place of operation.
So, you're looking back to Nasir's place. Kazmina, who do you call to try to get? Who do you call to get more information?
From my phone?
There's
Your phone,
payphone.
yeah.
There's payphones outside also, but you can use Nasir's phone.
I was just gonna use Nasir's phone.
You just lead them right back to me. Okay.
And so you walk inside, unlock the door, hang up your coat, and it immediately walks over to your desk and pick up your phone.
No, make yourself at home. Be my guest.
I guess I'll call.
She's still going. Be my guest. Sweet, I will. Thanks. Start calling down your number.
I guess I'll call my brother first to like update him.
Oh god, now that bastard was my number.
Call him. Hello, this is the office of. Man, what was it? I forgot his name now. Now I'm blanking on name. It's been so long. Holy shit, Nathaniel, right? Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Was that your dad?
Yeah, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. Okay. This is Nathaniel Ellsworth. How can I help you today?
Wow, that is an incredibly professional response. Hi, I'm just giving you an update on the case, and also I
Elias.
have these two.
Sorry, good.
What?
His name's Elias. Nathaniel's your
I
uncle.
have Elias.
Nathaniel's your uncle.
It was
Oh, wait, Elias is a
it was
younger
close.
brother?
Nath-
Elias is my older brother.
no, he's younger brother.
My younger, yeah. Okay.
Your younger brother does you like this?
But yeah.
Okay.
Orion is her dad.
He's
Nathaniel's
annoying.
her uncle, and Elias is her brother.
Hey, Nathaniel is the fucking name. Would you
But
say?
anyway,
Yeah.
yes. But anyway, there were these two men who had stopped by the museum looking for me, and I was just wondering if you had heard anything.
Did not. No, I did not actually hear
broke
that.
my test.
I have not heard that at all. Actually, no. What they look like?
I'll describe them.
You hear like the clacking. Like there's no computers. You hear the shuffling of papers. You can see through like cabinets and shit. 'Cause there's no computers in this era. Give me a second. I'm going to make some calls. You'll need to give me like at least a day for this one. Maybe more. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'll call you back.
Okay. I'll hang up. Oh, can I call someone who's like worked at the gallery?
Sure. I'll say you can call a well-known host named Weller Jacob. He's a well-known host and event organizer at the gallery. He usually does most of the events there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll call him.
Sure. Give him a call. Office of Jacobs, Weller Jacobs. How can I help you today?
Hi, Weller. I have these two men who are.
Pause. Who is
were
this?
looking
Who
for
is this?
me.
Pause.
Oh, I'm
Wind
so
it back.
sorry.
Wind it back.
This is Christina.
Oh, Cosmina! Hello! How have you been? I have not seen you since you were a little girl. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I just am trying to track down these two men that said that they're old friends of mine, and maybe I just like you. We have a lot of old friends. But
Right.
they also apparently fought off the attackers at the.
Ah, them. Yeah, I know them. I swear I can't escape them. I see them I see them everywhere I go. They were at the Wild Estate. They were at the. They should. You know that. You know that failed robbery at the gallery that got stopped. That Josiah M's fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, they caught him too.
Oh.
Everywhere I go, every place I can't escape them. It's like they're on my heels. They are. I swear.
Do you know them?
I don't know them personally, no, they just show up. Always showing up. Always got an invite, or always someone's +1, they got a sponsor. They're always there, and it's always like whenever they're there, something bad happens. So whenever I see when there's a premonition, something bad's gonna happen soon. As soon as I saw them in the crowd, I was like, oh boy, I wonder what's happened this time, and lo and behold, oh.
That sounds so.
Why are they looking for you?
Stressful.
Why are they looking for you, Cosmina?
I'm not sure. They just said that they were an old friend and that I would know where to meet them, but they didn't say anything else.
It beats me. I couldn't tell you either. Again, they just show up.
Interesting. Okay.
No, they're not.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
they're
thank
not
you.
bad. They're not bad blokes. They do help. They help look around when things are getting bad. They help find things and people, and solve conundrums as they occur. But why are they looking for you? I could not tell you. I don't think you know any of them, to be honest. One's a really peculiar Mosin fellow. One's a tall, frankly off-putting man that sniffs people. Oh, I'll say the sniffer on him is pretty good. He picked out the cologne of the appraiser at the Juniper Wild Estate robbery and weaseled him out and got him right proper. They did. And last one just kind of is there sometimes. He talks a lot. I'd say he's charming, but he's not. He just talks a lot. And eventually you're like, okay, whatever you want, just stop talking, please. Sorry, I could ramble about them for hours. Because, again, I've seen them at every event I've been hosting or been to in the past month and a half.
Did you ever get a name?
A name. Let's see. I think I got one name, but I can't be sure. It might have been one of their names, or it might have been a name of someone they were looking for, or they worked for. I don't know. It was a name of someone.
Okay. Interesting. Well, thank you so much for this. This has been very helpful. How are you doing? How's the family?
I would like one gallery that I host an auction for to not be attacked by someone. That's all I want. They're tarnishing my reputation as an auctioneer host and as an event organizer. They're making it all look bad. The family's doing great though. It's just my stress is through the roof. I'm getting grey hairs, I am. Anyways, I've got more paperwork to handle after the robbery that happened yesterday, so, Phil, excuse me. I've got to get back to writing papers and things.
Of course. Take care of yourself.
Hangs up.
Okay. I think that is it. I don't think I have anyone else that I would want to call. I'll just turn to Nasir and I'll just be like, thank you for letting me use your phone.
Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Usually people ask permission first and then, think afterwards, but this is good too.
I got a name. Lucien. Oh, for the strange men who are looking for me.
Oh, well, that's good. Was it like a threat looking for you? Like maybe the information broker is, he spoke of people looking for us. Is it one of them, maybe?
I don't know. They said that they were old friends.
Ah. Do you believe them?
I've never heard of them before in my life. They also said that I would know where to find them.
Well, that's a lot, man.
Yeah, they visited Alexandra at work.
Well, that still gives me nothing. hopefully, maybe this is a good thing. Maybe that, on our side, maybe it's more information brokers looking for us, and they will tell us everything, and they will get the police involved, the public safety officers involved, maybe even the hounds.
Maybe. Apparently there is as my friend put it, a peculiar Mosin fellow.
Oh, is there
Yeah,
any
and then
description
there's
of this? Maybe, maybe I know him.
I'll describe I'll give the description of the men that Alexandra gave me.
Absolutely nothing. I don't care.
There was no Mosin person in that description.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I just have peculiar Mosin fellow.
He's a
Just a weird dude.
He's with he was with the two of them though.
Just a weird dude. Yeah. I don't know. I just have peculiar Mosin fellow. I have someone who is apparently off-putting, who just sniffs people.
I'm sorry.
And then and then apparently the other one just talks a lot.
I hate to say it, but I kind of hope we meet them.
They sound very interesting.
That's a nice way to say it.
But, are we doing anything else tonight, or am I driving? Or Alexandra, do you want me to drive you home?
Yes, that would be very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, so I guess I'll drive Alexandra home, and then I will head to my home.
All right.
Nazir stays up at the phone. Like, he'll fall asleep at the desk, and every time he thinks he hears the phone ring, he'll jump up. Like, it's Anna, she's dying.
She'll call at around 8:30 and say she's heading home for the night.
Okay.
Might have a lead. She'll follow it tomorrow.
Alright.
Be the next day. 8:30 in the morning. Right-eyed and bushy-tailed. I don't need you to put this in chat because you already know what the date is, but I'll put it in chat anyways just because it is just one day later, but it is a new chapter, so I have to put the date in the chat from the new chapter at the top of there because every chapter has the date written in there. You all wake up with the same thought in your mind the next morning. I mean, maybe not the exact same one, but relatively similar in some ways. There is one piece of this puzzle you're lacking to get a more complete picture, one that you can utilize. The next steps for Cronin and who he's associated with is just within reach, but you need information today if you can hope to get a handle on things and find them. It occurs that with the theft happening at this point 2 days ago, if even another day goes by, who knows where they could be or what they could do. This does, however, require you to find the right people and places. Witnesses are only good for so much. You need to have someone who's talked with your quarry, someone who's dealt with them, and you need them immediately. So as you all wake up the following morning, while Anna is still, of course, out, she said she'd be back this afternoon/evening. Do you guys reconvene, or do you begin your own investigations?
I think maybe we could, I don't know, like, call and see what we're gonna do. I think it depends what we're planning on doing.
Who's making the call? I'm guessing is this you're making the call then?
Yeah, sadly.
About 9 o'clock in the morning, Cosmina and Alexandra, you get a phone call.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, nice. Great. You answered it at the same time. It was going to be really weird to, sit in the call as one of you and wait for the other. But, we need to get things done today, as I'm sure you know. It's been 2 days. A third will, not be great for us. I don't exactly have a plan, but something must be done, so. Oh, hold on one moment. I'll add Anna to the group call.
She answers and goes, "Hello."
Ah, yes, it's the other two are here. We have plans to do something today, but no plans specifically.
I am going to go talk. I found something. I'm going to go talk to a few people that are in the Northeast District that might know things, and then maybe follow that lead. But I recommend just like go to, I guess, like common places that someone who would rob things might go.
That's
I mean, like, it's very vague, but like place that you might go either just before or just after you would rob something, like
no.
a food place, a gas, a car station.
Anna. Yes, I already kind of had a place in mind. Is should I tell her about this? She'll do some fuck shit and show up. It's fine. We did stumble upon a kind of trading center, hub, black market kind of thing. We could go there.
I mean, you can go there. I've got my own lead to follow.
Yes, I am speaking to the others too in the call.
Oh, great. Well, I'll call you later. Bye. And her line hangs
No,
up.
God damn it. Well,
We could go there.
Yes, I
Also,
mean-
I like her.
I'm glad you do. I don't know how Franklin does. So are we, are we going to, come as a group again? Are we going to go as individuals? Unless you all don't have places in mind, we can all go, or, if you have an idea, I don't want to stop you.
Don't really have an idea, do you?
No, not at the moment. And I also don't think it's necessarily a bad idea for us all to go together. Have you ever thought about contacting the Mosin guy that we interacted with?
Who, Kurt?
Yeah.
No. Well, for one, he didn't give any way to contact him, and he very much implied that he was done with this conversation. Two, I know this is crazy, but I do believe him. I think he told us everything he could.
There's also the information broker.
I hate that motherfucker. No. I don't want to find him.
The information.
I don't want to talk to him.
He's scary.
I don't want to talk to him.
I mean,
He's weird.
There's other small town, from what you're honest, there's other small town and brokers as well around the city that you can ask, but you have met one very large, physically and metaphorically broker in the area.
He's so scary. I don't want to know.
We're gonna have to talk to him.
You don't have to. There's plenty of other brokers to talk to that might be cheaper, honestly, than talking to him.
No, he probably knows the most.
He'd be the one that knows things.
Actually, Nasir, roll me intelligence.
Not one. Let's go.
Or you can give yourself a D10 of this also, if you would like. You have that ability.
I'm gonna use all my fucking will pool also. What am I rolling? Intelligence? Just straight intelligence?
Yes.
Wonderful. Nat 1.
You get a D10 also.
It's so low. Okay, what is it?
You get you get first of all you can use your reaction to add a free D10 because of your class ability because you have that.
Is it a saving throw?
I mean, I forgot to reword that. Technically in this game there are no saving throws anymore, so it's just any roll. It's just any roll. I just forgot to rewrite that in there, but there are no saving throws in this game anymore.
You're right. No, you're right. You already said that. I just forgot. D10. is /R.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a 10 on this, so I'm gonna use all my roll dice. Oh, okay. Wonderful. Amazing.
31. You only need 19 more.
Should I do it? I might actually. Yeah. Oh.
Rip.
You can stop there if you'd like. You don't gotta use all of them.
What else am I gonna use it for?
Okay. True that. Ooh.
Okay. How much more do I need?
Let's see, you're at 39, 42. You're at 44 right now.
How much do I need? 6 more?
At the very least 50. Oh! Okay, 18, 20, 29. Yeah, that's 52. Not a lot of detail on this has been found out, but there was a case a long time ago that has been relatively scrubbed from the law books about someone that is now colloquially known as the Sly Gentleman. He is a government-recognized information broker.
Motherfucker, I'm on your ass. Okay, let's go.
He does not. There's the information brokers are. They work in a field that does not give them complete immunity to the law, but they are given leeway to operate because oftentimes they can also deal information to the government when it's needed. So the really large brokers that are in the city or in the continent are often gone. They often go through some sort of trial or case to see if they're really worth getting that level of immunity they can get. And you've heard of something similar to him, and so beyond being a big time one in just the city as a whole, he's a big time one that the government recognizes as well as being a big time one.
Okay, great. Okay.
Which also probably equates to why he costs so much.
Yeah. Okay. No, I get it. It's like a we don't trust him, but we need him.
Yeah, like you recall everything. You're like, wait a minute. Looking into old guessing law things, you would recall this a huge. It was a huge event. So it was a whole event about a bunch of because information brokers weren't like just a thing. They kind of like almost blossomed in a few years when they found out that one person could do it. And there's a huge trial, what do we do with information brokers? They're everywhere. They're selling people shit, And it was like, well, the really good ones we can keep around, but the ones that are kind of small time, if they get caught, lock them up, or reprimand them or something. You know what I mean, like that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But he is well known. He was involved. He was one of the people that was used as a case study for why they should allow certain ones to be allowed to continue their work. He doesn't have an address or anything like that, but he was just one of the people that was used in this study for why they should allow it.
Okay.
But yes, continue. You were discussing where to find information. I just wanted to give you that little tidbit that might assist you in decision-making stuff.
If push comes to shove, I could potentially hunt him down.
If push comes to shove, it'd still be very difficult because he does also wear masks all the time and different outfits.
But I also feel like he's he's scary enough that if you were to look for him, he'd know that someone's looking for him. I feel like it's just like putting the ball in his court.
That is a possibility. So, what do you guys care to do to approach this information gathering? It's about 9:30 as at this point in the phone call.
The information broker idea isn't such a bad one. And we can possibly use it to also track down these men.
Yeah, it's going to be a little difficult to find him, but I think we can start, asking people about his information about him, let it be known that we're looking for him, and then hopefully he'll seek us out.
Oh. Okay.
But right now, though, we can just go to the hidden market.
Yeah, let's go to the hidden market.
Right. Pink, pink. delete your tokens real quick. You going to pick up? I'm guessing you're going to pick up Nasir and Alexander Cosminas. I'm guessing you're going to do.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So that would be about 2 hours time to get all of them. Or hour and a half time to get all of them, and then another half an hour to get to Old Town. Around this area, I believe. You guys arrive back down by the Dreamless Nights, kind of bar area. Across the street's the worn down warehouse. How do you get access to the market exactly?
That's a really great question.
The way we got it before was kind of iffy.
I'll say you would recall.
I mean, I have the key still.
We could break into the fucking abandoned building. We could go into the club or the bar or whatever it was.
Yeah, you would recall that there is an entrance in the freezer. Or at least a tunnel in the freezer, in the deep freezer that the bouncer was guarding.
Yeah, let's go in the normal way.
Right. Oh, okay.
Did you want to go through the meat processing plant?
No, not at all. It's just, I'd rather not be known as. What if this, it impacts my image as a lawyer? You know what I mean? Like, what if they're like, oh, this is the guy doing all this underground stuff?
You do realize that we've been walking around doing a bunch of sketchy stuff.
No, we've been questioning people. We haven't been caught sneaking around.
Alexandra, while they yap, what are you doing?
Where are we?
You're at the Dreamless Nights bar, which is one of the ways into the black market.
I'll talk to the bartender.
Okay. He goes, "What can I do for you?"
Is there a drink you'd recommend at this bar?
I mean, there's you can get the house special if you'd like. It's a fizzy one.
Sounds good. I'll take one.
Okay. You see him kind of get some raspberries and some blackberries and kind of mix them, add a lemon to the glass, and he puts that little carbonation filter in there, kind of you see the bubble beginning to fizz up in there, some ice, shakes it so it foams at just enough at the top, puts it on the counter, give you a little straw.
Yeah. I'll slowly join back with my drink.
As you guys are mid-argument, Nasir and Kasmita, Alexandra walks off, and at that same time walk back with a drink now.
Oh. Has it been that long?
It is blending.
Well, are we ready to go?
Are we going to, is there a secret password we're going to find if we can whisper to the bouncer and he will let us pass, or are we sneaking?
I think that we just go in and ask him to let us in, and if that doesn't work, we bribe him.
Okay.
That also works. Money talks, I guess. All knows works.
So we're going up to the...
You walk up to the bouncer by the back freezer area. And Mr. June goes, "Yes, what do you need?"
Please hold.
Oh.
Don't like that.
What do you need?
We are looking to get into the market.
Eyebrow raises. You looking to what?
I look at Alexandra.
We need to sell and buy at market.
Eyes to Alexandra. Like give me the stink eye for a second. Go ahead. I mean, yeah, go ahead, Alexandra, since you... I mean, you do have the mole subclass, or the mole class, so go ahead and just roll me charisma to see how well he thinks you fit in with this air, with this kind of crowd.
Okay.
Roll charisma. And I'll say you get out a D10 because it does kind of try to blend in. And you do have the drink, so yeah.
Also, fuck, I don't know how much. Okay, I can give her a bonus
D10.
because I can see and hear her speaking, and I can use my reaction.
Yeah, alright, then add 2d10. Just roll your will pool thing twice.
I don't think it's a dice. I think it's, hold on.
Oh, it's just a flat bonus?
Yeah, it's my intelligence modifier times 2.
Ooh. What you rocking?
That's a great question. It's a 6.
So 12, so...
No, already times 2. It's it's a 3.
Once or twice.
Just once. So 77.
Let's go.
That's your roll. Alicia goes... okay. Yeah. Let her talk more often. You must be new to this place. She looks to you, Alexandra. Make sure they stay close to you. Show them the ropes around there. They'll eat them like... I mean, these two don't look like they fit the part. They'll eat them alive in there. Take care of them. Open the door to the freezer.
Keep an eye on them.
You know the way in. You open the door to the freezer and just let you go in there.
Okay.
You walk in, you close the door behind him. And you'll recall that it is through the freezer, in the deep freezer, behind a cabinet, or in a cabinet, like a little closet where they hang things is where you can find it.
Ridiculous.
You walk through there, through the dirt tunnel, kind of into this back room where they're kind of cut up carcasses of meat. You see people kind of in their back there, kind of putting things into the meat carcasses. They stop as you walk in, look at you, and they keep putting things in like the open carcass and all that stuff, and in the boxes. You just push through the curtain to the flaps. The market is there, however, it is not. Whoopsies. The market is there, however, if it's not as packed as it was last time, because it is, of course, the middle of the day. Put it at like 12:10. You're in the market again. A few of the shops that you saw here last time have been changed out with different ones. The one you had seen before that was selling the artifacts is not here anymore, so they've been replaced with a different one as well. I think they set up.
Exotic bird guy still here?
Nope, he's not. Whoever was here before looks to be completely phased out to different groups.
Okay.
So what do you ask? The only thing you have to work off right now is a name and a cart. A cart type, rather.
Is there anyone that looks like that is being approached and looks like they're selling something but doesn't have like goods? Like, is there anyone that could potentially be selling information?
Out of doubt. I don't think I'm with a roll. Yeah, absolutely there is. There's a kind of a table, like a bar of some kind. People gotta sit down, ask questions. They put money across, and they stand up with like a piece of paper or something and walk off again.
Ooh, perfect.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna go there, unless anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, that works.
Sorry, I got swatted. Sorry, what was the question? My bad. What was the question?
We're just heading to the information
Okay,
broker.
you walk over to the counter. Guy's got a hood on and like a hood and like a half face mask on, like the lower part of his mouth. Guy wearing some shades. Yeah, what do you want? I got stuff. I got things to sell. What do you need?
We're looking for people.
Okay, people. I work with people. What you want to know?
Cosmina, you're looking for multiple people, right?
Yeah. I'm looking for a Lucian.
Lucian. That's just one name. I need a lot more than one name to work off of. There's a lot of people named Lucian, probably.
Possibly might be around a Mosin guy, a man who sniffs people, and another man who talks a lot. And I'll describe the two men
Let's see.
that I know look like that I know.
They can go. Yeah, I've heard of that lot. Yeah. What about them?
Where would I go if I were to want to meet with them or find them?
I don't know where they live. They kind of just roam around the city. But you didn't have to hear this. I mean, of course you heard this from me. Make sure you tell me you heard this from me. Word on the grapevine is they rolled out of town.
Okay.
Puts a hand out.
Any
He points to the
ideas
sign.
yet?
He puts a hand out. 150 cards
Fine.
for the first batch
Give
right
him
there.
150.
Takes it, puts it on the counter. More question for the same people, or you want different people?
Different people. We're looking for what's the name? The first and last name.
Cronin Trevino.
Roll me a D100, Alexandra. Cronin Trevino. Yeah, I know the guy, yeah.
It's back to R100.
Yeah, just straight with your 100. But yeah, I've heard the name Cronin Trevino. He was the fellow that was at the gallery sale a couple days ago. He's the buyer. What do you want to know about him, though?
Where's he?
Woo! What do you want to know about him?
We would like to know where he is and how to find him.
There he is. Gone.
Meaning?
It's not the
Sounds
real.
like fucking dead.
It's not the real name. Duh. But that'll cost you more to figure out what that is. But he skipped town too. But I can tell you this much. Cronin, from what I've heard around people, Cronin went to the Central Library of Essex to rent a book about structural engineering. Now what he need that for? I don't know. But he skipped town. And now the library he went to was the day before the theft happened. That's all I'm saying. Push the sign again for the 150.
God damn it. I'll pass it over.
Takes it. With this much here, you get one more question without any cost. It can be about either of the people that she spoke about, the Posibino, or the people you spoke about. Once you here, it is one free question on either one of them.
Should we ask about who Cronin really is, like the real name, or is that completely irrelevant at this point?
I was gonna say, well, I was gonna say, should we ask about where they went?
Where who went? Oh, your guys that are
Like
out of
if-
town.
Well, because they both skipped town.
Oh,
So what I'm thinking is
maybe they're in the same place.
they're following them. Yeah.
Come on, you hold the line right now. You hold the line. What do you want to know?
But if you want to ask who Cronin Trevino is, I also think that that's
No, I don't think
Probably
it's really
for-
relevant anymore. I think film, actually, I don't know. There really is no way to tell until after we ask.
Yeah.
Come on, hit me with the question. What do you want to know? Make it a good one. Never. I don't know everything. I'm not one of the big dogs in these streets. I just come here every once in a while. But I can tell you things. I've got my feelers out that I put in here I'm around. But what do you want to know? Make it a good one. You only get one more free question anyways.
He might not know where they went.
Well, maybe he's a good guy. Maybe if he doesn't know where they went, he'll let us ask the other way.
No way. Absolutely no way.
Not. Yeah.
He'll be like, you used up your question. Oh well.
He'll be like, no idea. Next.
So like, ask him who Cronin Trevino really is, because he might not know where they went.
He might not know who Quinn Trevino really is. Like, well, he was being really like iffy about it. Like, I know something you don't.
Yeah.
He was like fake name.
Yawn! You're taking too long. Yawn! I'm getting
Okay,
bored. Next
Trevino.
question. What?
Who is he really? What's the real name?
Cronin Trevino. Get this. Cronin Trevino has like more than one fake name. But the name you're looking for is Vincent Rowan.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's the guy. Archaeologist, historian type fellow, real wealthy dude. At least when he worked.
Great. This has made my day. I'll shake his hand. Thank you.
Business was successful, I take it? You're pleased with the
Very.
information? He hands you a piece of paper, then leave a 5-star review here and put it in the box on your way out.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And you recall handing a piece of hair they left before. So when people left, they handed little slips as they walked off.
Yeah.
Alright, next! Someone else kind of walks up.
Vincent. Oh my gosh. That's why it sounds familiar. We were told to look for Vincent Rowan.
Mm-hmm. Motherfucker.
Okay.
So where to now? Anna should be back within the next 5 hours or so at the house.
Wasn't he was a contract professor, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we can hunt him down. We can find him at the fucking university.
Allegedly.
Well, he left.
Oh yeah, shit. Well, we can ask about him. That's good. That's great. I'm so glad we asked.
We could. He might have told the university where he was going.
Maybe. Probably fucking Aramos. Being an archaeologist. Bastard.
Do you want to head to the university?
I mean, we can finish up here.
Did you want to do anything else here?
I don't know. Alexandra?
Yeah, what about you, Alexandra?
No, I think we found a good amount of clues.
So to the university?
Before we leave, I'll ask around for what's the fucking information broker's fucking thing? This is fucking
Come on, say his name.
Sly something.
The
Close.
slide.
Yeah.
The Sly Gentleman, yeah. Okay, I'll ask around for the Sly Gentleman, and I'm not gonna pay any money for anyone to give me answers. I don't really want answers. I want him to know that we're looking for him, and I want him to be able to come and find us.
Okay. In that case, you guys make your way out, back into the car, mount up, and you're crossing town to the university.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
About an hour drive, because a bit of traffic this time. But I'll say 40 minutes. You arrive in Uptown at the Oxenfree University, the large campus grounds. course, they are the wings are separated by, of course, the subject matter. So, what wing would you like to go to look for clues?
Did we ever find out what Vincent was specially in? I mean, archaeology, right?
That's the broad term, yeah.
Yeah.
Anthropology,
I feel like
archaeology, anthropology.
yeah.
Sorry, to be
try
exact, it is historical anthropology. To be exact,
historical anthropology.
he studies the movements and cultures of past civilizations.
He's the stat of Eremos, goddammit. I hate these people. Alright, I'll specifically look for what's his name? Professor Francis, who we found last time. Who helped us out.
Okay. Also, after a bit of looking around, you do manage to find them. They're kind of in, it looks to be like almost like a teacher's lounge of some kind, but he's kind of just chilling there by himself in the middle of writing a paper while he eats some lunch.
Oh, it's his break. Oh no, I feel bad now. I'll knock on the door.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Yes. Hello. I'm sure you remember me. I was here
Oh,
last
yes.
time.
Hello.
Yes, you gave me some names, a lot of names actually. I've sought most of them out, and the only one left is Vincent Rodwin.
Ah, yes. Good old Vincent. What about him?
I would like to speak to him.
Wouldn't we all?
What?
I mean,
He's not in today.
oh, he hasn't been working at the university for a bit of time now. Couldn't tell you how long.
Really? He retired?
No, I think he got to focus on that project of his a few years back, and it really just been taking up a lot of his time.
Project? What kind of project?
Oh, right, you're not into the historical scene. Aramos on Earth is a revitalized project that he helmed. Yeah, it was, and I feel like in a way it was his way to kind of go against the what's it called, the project reclamation that the honors what they're doing. Yeah, right, that one. I feel like it's his way of going against that was his Eremos on Earth. I believe it was his answer to that. His counter to what they were doing with that was to do Eremos on Earth. In honor of the old, I don't know if are you into oh, you're not, but if you were into historical documentaries, there's an old historical documentary called Animals on Earth back in the day that really, I believe, inspired a lot of the youth in our field, and definitely did him because he named this big product after it.
Yes, you said he was interested in it as a way to counter the reclamation project?
Yes, you see, Vincent, to a lot of our knowledges, didn't know in person, but a lot of the pressers knew him. He was a very inspiring gentleman. He believed that bringing things into, unearthing things, as of course would be put, was not a way of disrespecting those that have passed. It was a way of ensuring they were not forgotten. He believed to die and be forgotten was to never have lived. So his goal is to honor the memory by bringing forth their history and who they were and their cultures, and making sure we don't forget, where we all came from.
Of course,
yes.
Project
Reclamation. Project Reclamation is all about finding artifacts that were important in the past and putting them on display. His was more of, returning the ones that would want to be returned to the proper people. If he could decipher, what cultures had created these and where they were now in the modern age, if they were still around, he'd return them to their rightful owners. And if he could not, then he would bring them back to showcase. But it would. He didn't believe in just taking things and showing them off. It was more of, do they wish to be shown off, or were they simply just being found good enough to really see that someone did live that life,
Goodbye, everybody. Nasir's joining the bad guys.
But it's a shame though. Animals on Earth has been assailed by thefts and robbers left and right. Every big dig they have has been. A shame.
Like the recent one?
Yes, Amos on Earth probably that one was.
And the one before that.
Believe all the recent ones were, yeah. And Amos on Earth has a lot of good hands in the field. To be honest, the Recollection Project is falling a bit behind in what they've been trying to do with their recoveries. They've almost taken a step back, it seems, ever since this has happened. So that's why a lot of us wish Vince was around to talk to now. We want to see, what he's doing now and how he's taking all this.
Also, he's focusing on what is it, Eremos on Earth?
He was, as we spoke to him. He was out doing digs in the field and exploring.
Eremos?
Yes. Up until a couple of, the last time you saw him at the university, he was planning on leaving on his first private expedition, actually.
How did he tell you to where?
I'm assuming the Sinking Dunes. He had a passion for that place of all ones. I believe Mr. Wilde really got to him, to be honest. Mr. Wilde was a big digger. Whoa. Pause. Whoa. 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 Mr. Wilde was big into the Sinking Dunes. Whoa. Came from a place of malice, I guess. Hard art, everything, dog. Oh my god.
We can move past this.
Yeah, Mr. Wilde was a huge, very very big into the Sinking Dunes area when he was a younger archaeologist. So I believe Mr. Wilde really had spoken and gotten through to Vincent when he was a youth.
Oh, it's a shame then, since he was ill. He passed away recently,
It is
I heard.
definitely a shame. I was at the estate sale when the shame what happened there as well. But Mr. Wilde,
Something happened at the estate sale?
yes, it told her the family's well-established appraiser had to rob the estate sale. They've been with the family for years. But Mr. Wilde would at least rest well knowing that the legacy of Amos on Earth is carried on by Vincent, and that his project did not go down in vain.
Wonderful. Just, it's amazing. It's really good the work he's doing out there.
Yes.
Thank you for, speaking with
If
me.
you are intrigued in Amos on Earth and Vincent's work, it's a good idea to check out if you can find them. These are few and far between. Have you heard of the historical picture, something or other, the studio that makes the films?
I'm sorry?
The documentaries, the historical picture studios. Have you heard of them before?
It's the clip we watched, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, I have heard of them.
If you can find any more of their tapes, those tapes are all Juniper Wild's expeditions.
Oh, that's impressive, actually.
They tried to document everything he did out there, but I believe they lost funding a while through, and they all came back home a bit downtrodden, and I think that's when Wild retired. He and Mr. Adams went their separate ways. They were a wonderful duo, they were.
He and who?
Mr. Adams, Wesley C. Adams, the fellow in the interlock.
Wesley C. Adams?
Yes!
Is this a name we've heard before?
Might not be. Who knows? It might not be.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
The most, you would know about him, Cosmina. Wesley C. Adams. Let me put it real quick just so you can give
Wesley.
There's Wesley C. Adams is a world famous archaeologist anthropologist. Retired for. Yeah, he's been retired for roughly 7 years. But he is, I believe, a member of the interlock. Let me just check real quick. Did I get this right? Interlock. Pink. 1 second here, almost done. There's yes. Wesley C. Adams is a member of the Interlock, which is the most famous, renowned scientists, engineers, and scholars from across the continent. He's a member of the Interlock.
Okay.
Interlock.
Please go.
Yes. Actually, ironically enough, almost in the spirit of this separation of the two of them, there was an ethics debate between Mr. Adams and Vincent a long, long while ago when Vincent was still a young and aspiring. Sorry, I could ramble for hours. It is just. There's pride with Vincent. He really does carry the legacy of what most of us would want from archaeology, anthropology, in the histories. You know? So, like, don't mind me. But if you'll excuse me, I've got papers to finish grading and a mean bowl of chili to finish eating.
Yes, I'm sorry to disturb you. Thank you so much for speaking
Of
to
course.
me. But one final question, I promise it will be quick. Is there any way to potentially communicate with Vincent? You know, any location to send letters?
I believe he moved. Yes, he has a guest house that he probably uses in the city somewhere, but he sold his old home when he went to Eremos for that long, bit of work he did out there, and whenever he came back, he would just stay at hotels and lodgings or at a guest house he might have, but I believe his new residency moved somewhere else, and I couldn't tell you where.
Alright, well, thank you so much for helping me.
Of course. If you're ever interested in more historical things, feel free to attend one of my lectures at any point.
Okay. Yeah, I'll return to the group. Tell him everything.
Okay.
So where to? You have about 5 hours tops until Anna returns to Nasir's place. Not even a full 5, like 4 and some change.
There's a part of me that wants to just, like, go back, but I don't know, does anyone else have any ideas of what we could do?
Not at all.
I don't know.
In that case, you're welcome to head back to Nasir's office.
Yeah, Nazir will just hunker down in front of the phone, like she'll call any minute
Just
now.
grab some lunch too while you're at it. So we'll move the clock forward by like a bit of time here, about 3:30. You get back to your house about 3:30 Nasir. About 4 o'clock, you get a call.
Hello, Anna.
Yes, I'll be back in a couple of hours. Almost done. I'll tell you. Bye.
Couple hours? You said you'd be back by now.
The line's already gone.
At first when Franklin first got married, I wondered how anyone could put up with him. Now I realize it's the other way around.
At about... About the sun begins to set as the day comes to a close. Anna should be heading back to the meeting point about this time. Oops, this right here. Just play this real quick. Similar to you, of course, she's not looking for leads on Cronin. But with the day coming to a close, time is run short. You guys have been spending the day brainstorming and thinking and gathering information. And if you don't make a move today, there's a possibility that these thieves will be gone again. You have the true name of Cronin Trevino. And you realize that in this time, while we wait for Anna to return back, this bit of anxiety building, it's difficult hunting a person who doesn't want to be found. Someone who actively removes the trail they leave behind. But you've learned does not mean it's impossible. The pieces have begun to fall onto the proverbial table. All that lingers in your mind is how to assemble them. And as you wait on what to do, trying to figure out what to accomplish next, the door lock clicks as you hear Anna on the door handle. On the door handle.
Okay.
Once again, she comes storming through the door in a tizzy, slamming it shut behind her. She stops, takes herself for a moment, and goes, "Bloomfest!"
Yes, that is a location you went.
No! He bought a map from a cartographer of Bloomfest. I think that's where he's going. Or where he went.
Shit.
Are we going? If we're going, we need to go now.
We have to go. Yes. Did you run here?
Yeah.
I went up the stairs, just I took further. I tipped and scraped my leg actually. She picks up the duffel bag and starts like shoveling it in her arms.
God. Oh my goodness.
Grabs the keys to Cosme's car and puts it in your hand, Cosme.
Oh, okay.
And basically like sprint down the stairs towards the street.
I guess we follow after her.
Yeah. Oh
As you get to the
God.
car, she hands you her bag. Cosme takes the keys and hops in the driver's seat.
God.
Cool.
Is your car insured?
Yes.
Don't.
As you guys are mostly in the car, I say this very seriously. As you guys are mostly in the car, like in with like maybe a leg, perhaps a door
Her
open.
legs still hanging out, the
She
door still open.
speeds, floors the pedal, steam hisses violently as the vehicle lurches and picks up speed, curring down the road toward the outskirts of Visek and the open roads into Bloomfast. It'll be a few days before you get there, but you'll get there without fail. And it seems you finally have a chance to be active rather than reactive. And before we end it, I will send you something very important here. You'll be the first group that gets you'll be the first group that gets this.
It's another puzzle.
No. Put you on the world map.
Oh, we get a map?
No, the world map for now. I can't show you that yet. I'll put you on the world map though. You don't get to see the map yet. However, 5 days pass as you drive. You hear Bloomfast before you see it. The light patter of ocean rain that's slowly building into a growl of thunder from the storm as you now approach. The faint cascading roar of waves raging against the coastline. Then it's in view. A broken dome of glass shimmering in the rain, glistening with each flash of lightning. I can do both. Hang on. I can do both. Never mind. It sucks. I can do both. The city of Bloomfast. It is jaw-droppingly massive. By all accounts, it could have been the largest city in Gaspiage had fate built it a better hand. Regardless, your quest has breathed new life into the desolate streets of this once great port metropolis. And as you draw nearer, within a few hours of arriving, that's where we end tonight's session.
Oh shit. I feel like we got a lot done this session. We usually are like way behind and like taking our time.